You're the sweetest card that I always dreamed of. You are like the perfect girl that I ever met before. I really like quiet to see, 'cause you take my breath away. You are the only one, only love for me. I wanna take you home, that you are the unique for you, and tell me your favorite songs, babe. I sing it for you.素直に I love you 届けようきっと You love me 伝わるさ君に合うガラスの靴を探そう二人でセパンゴいつまでも深夜12時を過ぎたって僕らのラブマジックは時計はしないおいで召しませお姫様毒のリンゴを食べて眠っちゃいそうな素直すぎる君がとても愛しい当たり前こう宝物さ地球は回り日は昇り君は微笑む素直に I love you 届けようきっと You love me 伝わるさ君に合うガラスの靴を探そう二人でセパンゴいつまでも深夜12時を過ぎたって僕らのラブマジックは時計はしない意地の悪いまま母にも急な雨にも寂しい夜にもへこたれない君がやはり愛しい遠く離れて会えない日は星に願って夢で会おう明日は晴れるや一生 I love you 変わらないそうだ You love me 永遠だ君に合うダイヤのリング渡そうこれから何千回つまずいてさらに何万回転んでも君のガラスの靴は脱げはしないみんな乗ってる今回のこのなんだってアイドルそうグループ名はまじまじ当たり前行こう宝物さ地球は回り日は昇り君は微笑む素直に I love you 届けようきっと You love me 伝わるさ君に合うガラスの靴を探そう二人で 僕の愛しい24時間シンデレラ
Oh shit, guess who is here? How you guys doing? Welcome. What is up? It's nice to see you, Clap Crew. It's nice to see Kyler. Kyler, can you tilt your camera up a little bit? Every day it gets lower and lower, and I keep adjusting it. I'm gonna snap one day. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm already losing my mind. I'm sure a lot of you have seen this. That rubbing sticker, that Pepe rubbing sticker, we don't allow it here.
It's alright, I have a backup chat.
It's not allowed here. No, that rubbing, no, Kyler banned it twice. I approved
10 times.
10 times. And if you keep making it, we're going to start finding who is creating these stickers. And they're going, it's not allowed. Why? What's the story behind the sticker? It's just annoying.
I don't know.
Sorry, go ahead. What did you say?
I said, I don't know. I don't want to know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that sticker is. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. Guys, do we have a show for you? It's a fucking nutty show. If you thought a house full of rape, children rape was crazy. Actually, no, that's pretty crazy. That's probably way more crazier than today. But today's insane because one of our people that we have called out, which, by the way, I want to bring this up real fast before we get into it. Nice to see you all here, by the way. I fucking love you guys. I missed you. Things are nutty. We have a few things that we're going to talk about before we start on today's topics. First of all, hi, Kyler. How are you? Hi, Adol. What's up?
What's going on, boys?
I'm gay.
You're a Efsler. Nice to see you all. We'll read notifications in just a second there. But I want to say this. We're going to talk about the Mia Khalifa. Did you guys hear this? That horror. So, it's funny, though. I want to bring this up, too, because remember, we brought up the Shane Dawson thing, and then that blew up. That was all over the place. People stole from us. Wait.
Whoa,
Hang on. We need to slow
I didn't claim it. I didn't claim one.
You almost claimed a fucking subscription. Imagine you did that. Adolf, did you claim? If you claim,
No, I dismissed.
Dead.
I dismissed. I promise.
Wow, that's a good guy. Can we? Oh my God, we were talking about TC45823 yesterday. People were like, "Where's TC? Where's TC? Where's TC?" I'm like, none of you bring up. He can take as many days. I'm like, he comes once a week, and when he comes, it's like Christmas. No, seriously, TC gifted.
I was gonna
20.
say he's like Santa Claus.
Santa Claus, but if Santa Claus blew you while you were sleeping,
oh fuck yeah!
gave you an HJ behind the pool.
Screaming, shooting honkers all over his sleigh. Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, this is like if Santa brought you like a Taiwanese hooker of age. We're not down with underage Taiwanese hookers.
He brings you a Taiwanese hooker in a little box with the skull and crossbones on it. It says property of JD on it.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck yes.
And you're like, thank you, Santa. And then she ends up being 12, and you're like, fuck! Call Sky. Thank you, TC.
Oh, no.
45. Thank you, TC457823. We love TC4587823. You're the best, bro. We talk about you every day. We say only good things. We think about, kidnapping you. No, we don't. We don't. That's a joke, obviously, TC45. Here, fast. Okay. Before we go on, I'm going to read everything, I promise. Thank you for all the new followers. We're getting new followers every day. It's over. Did you hear this? It's overwhelming me. Woo! I have a lot of things I want to start this show off with, and I'm happy that I can share it with Kyler and Adol and all of you. Before we start, though, I need to say something. I think that this show, even though it's a baby. We'll call it a baby show. A small little glimmer in the eye of the internet, right? We talked about Shane. It went viral. We talked about Mia Khalifa. I hadn't heard of her in years. I found an old video from last year. I talked about it, and it started a shitstorm. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. Maybe, I don't think we're maybe the BANGBROS CEO is watching our show going, this Worski fella, he's making a lot of sense. But we talked about Mia Khalifa. She was talking, this is about 2 weeks ago or something, maybe 3 weeks ago. But what happened? Oh, we talked about her being a victim. I was just paid $12,000. They forced me into it. I said yes, but I was scared. I was taken advantage of. It ruined my life. And we watched the video and we broke it down. We found the lies. We found the misinformation just through her words, through her answers, and what happened. Oh, guys, strap in today. I hope you have seatbelts on your computer chair. If you do, it's kind of weird, but we hope you do have that, guys. I love today's episode. And OnlyFans is going down. That's right. Today is an anti-thought day. And what a fucking day to have an anti-thought day when I'm on day 6 of NoFap. Let me tell you something, boys. It was tough. I was rolling around in bed today, screaming in horniness pain. But it passed. I was like, at one point, I was going absolutely nuts. But when that passed, clarity, energy. And I start searching all these videos about NoFap. Did you know porno, if you watch it all the time, ruins you? There's a lot to it. We'll talk about it at some point.
That on the show. I said
yeah,
that
but
to you.
I watched videos. It's like a scientific thing. It's fucking crazy.
I'm a goddamn scientist. Fuck that shit.
You ever
Listen
have
to me
horniness
from now
pain?
on.
You ever go, yeah, apparently
Yes.
it fucks up your, like, how you think of sex. It desensitizes you. It lowers your testosterone. It adds unnecessary dopamine that lowers each time you do it in a row. It's fucked.
Do I
Ralph,
have to
thank
wear
you
a
for
lab
hosting.
coat?
Okay,
Hey,
guys.
thanks, Ralph.
Yeah, Ralph, man. Oh, Ralph, we love Ralph. By the way, tomorrow, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, Killstream Karaoke. The big names, the names keep adding up. There's too many names. Frank Castle's going to be there. Woo! I'm pumped. I have my song ready. But, so what's funny is, what I want to say, why I brought up the horniness pain from the NoFap and me researching this stuff.
Balls. Blue balls, Andy.
Yeah, but I have clarity, more energy, and I'm going to read all the notifications in 1 second. But what's funny is
pain sounds like rape. I don't know why. It just sounds weird.
horniness pain. Yeah, I'm raping myself. No, but seriously, no, it's cool. I have this thing in my head now. It's like, it feels good, and I'm researching it. And what a day to research and have this clarity and this energy on the day where whores are losing everything. Ladies and gentlemen, these OnlyFans girls, they thought they were making easy money, easy money. Oh yeah, I'm like paid under the table. Did you not think the IRS would figure it out? Guys, you're going to be so excited. I'm too excited. Today's episode scares me of excitement, happiness. Guys, but here's the thing is the Mia Khalifa thing. We talked about it in passing. Oh, look at this video from 11 months ago. Let's just comment on it. We bash her. Then suddenly, a war between her and BANGBROS starts. BANGBROS, are you watching? That's fucking cool, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do some notifications here and read, because I know you guys are waiting for these fucking topics like me. Tuesday donated 8 diamond. Thank you. Mwah. Thanks, Adolf, who's here, gonna be talking about this stuff with us. Are you excited, Adolf? Does this sound good? Is this tease good for you?
I bought a 6-pack of beer just to celebrate. And you guys know, I only drink during sports. This is like a sporty.
This is a
event for me right
sport.
now.
Whores
Yeah.
losing their livelihoods.
Nobody loves watching whores lose the Champions League final more than I do. So
Isn't it fucking weird, by the way? I started off as a coomer, and I quit cigarettes. I quit drugs. I quit drama, banning people. And now I'm becoming like a mature person. It's insane. I feel so good right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very proud and happy with who I've become. Some people are going, and there's going to be people going, no, you have to watch that Bukkake video. No. That's crazy to me now. All right, real fast here. Tuesday, donated a diamond. Thank you. I already said that, but cool. Papa and Courage donated a diamond saying, Based Andy, thanks for banning that gay sticker. I don't, oh, it's been remade.
No,
Right
don't.
when I read that.
You're gonna get banned.
Stop. Larry and MD donated a diamond. Thank you so much, Larry and MD. We love Larry and MD. TC457823, my fave. CIAN, by the way, yesterday, he's like TC level. Ooh, you guys keep the show running, and I say this every day. I fear it because this is not going to end. This train doesn't stop, ladies and gentlemen. It's like Snowpiercer. All right, and then the people who claimed those subs, Quadricep, Cartman, Biederman, Tuesday, she's got 9 months worth of, Ghost, I'm just joking, you could claim it, Tuesday, we love you. Ghost, 1337, Facts and Logic, Red Raven, Neon Hot Tea, Grunt 88, Swan, Song Bear version 1, Larry in MD. See you next Tuesday, Val Rose Mac, Super Action General, Lady 5G, Bada Stuff, Papa McCormick, Disappointed One, Monarch, and Blue all received a sub. Congratulations on hitting that button quick enough. Thank you for all the lemons and ice creams in between there. And Papa McCormick gifted a 1-month sub to More Pew Pew, Less QQ. Woo! Welcome to the clap crew. More Pew Pew, Less QQ. And we got Sweatpants Boner. Just subscribed for 6 months. That's fucking nuts. That's like, now I feel like I need to do this for 6 months, no matter what. Or I'll get DDoSed and killed. That's what I always think. I always think I let them down. Why do you think I'm always on time right after the kill stream, huh? Why do you think I'm here every single day, Monday to Friday? It's because I fear chat. I know what you're doing in these Discords after the show. I've seen you in Swans and Tuesdays chats, and then I go in, you're all like talking, and then you all stop, and then one guy goes, "Oh, hey, Andy." I'm like, "What were you all talking about?" "Nothing." "Oh, well, you all sounded pretty lively. You all had green circles around your display pictures, which means you're talking on Discord, and then now you don't have anything to say." What I think is there's some sort of address searching going on in that chat. Bug Eaters, thank you for donating a diamond. He says, Andy saw it online, therefore it is true. That's bannable, Bugs Eater.
I said it and it's true. That's no, you just ban this dude. I said it before he even read it online and it was true. So fuck you, whoever that was.
Bug Eaters, you see, we're gonna give you a second chance. Kyler, calm down. Sometimes
against our better judgment, we're giving you a second chance.
Kyler gets off the rails sometimes. Kyler,
I'm fine.
hang on. Take off your headphones for 1 second.
Okay.
Kyler scares me sometimes.
I'm super scared.
All right.
The whole time.
Were you listening in to that?
Yeah, I pretended to take my headphones off and turn one cup and listen to it.
That son of a bitch.
Nothing you guys said was news to me.
Oh shit.
Ooh, that's brave. That's some end shit right there. Sigma Zero donated a diamond saying, no fap since before Lent. Literally a wizard now. Dude, this is a whole separate subject, but Sigma Zero, fuck yeah. And Bug Eaters subscribe to monthly. Oh, the guy we just threatened to ban, subscribe monthly. We're not banning you. You are now part of the crew. I'm anti-Kyler now. Don't there, Kyler. I can see what you're doing in chat. Whoa. Ethandril donated a diamond saying, hi, Andy. Hi, Ethandril. We love you. Bug Eaters threw a diamond. Now I feel bad that we even suggested the ban. Bug Eaters, we were just joking around. We love you. Popular Courage donated a diamond saying, damn, Andy, proud of you. Take my lemons. Poplam, don't be proud of me. I'm just trying to be a fucking man. I want you ends to look at me, not look up to me, but think, he's doing a thing that everyone should be doing. That's all. You know? Oh, yeah, jerking off all the time. It's funny. Ha, ha, ha. And then 3 months later, you see an open vagina that's pouring out cum, and it does nothing. That's all I'm saying. And we got Fed Zeppelin donated 8 diamonds saying, Andy is woke to the JOQ. Oh, wow, that's pretty good. The jerk
I
off
was
question.
like, wait.
I got a little worried there for a second.
Yeah. JOQ. And the regular J. Okay, I'm just joking. But hang on. I want to say this. Do you guys, is this an interesting topic? The fapping situation in a future episode? I'm telling you, it's fucking nutty. I've been posting vids in our news thing. What? Nutty? Fuck yeah. It's not nutty, actually, if you know what I'm saying. It's nutting. We got Hairword donated a diamond saying, this isn't even your ultimate form. Apparently, you become on your ultimate form on day 22. Oh, it's going to be rough, dudes. I'm doing it for 30 days. Black Phillip donated a diamond saying, Andy, what would you swear off forever? Vidya or porn? Porn. I'm done with porn. Okay?
Joke's on you. Harry did it.
And today I just played 45 minutes of Vidya. The rest was doing some researching stuff, relaxing, enjoying my life, loving fucking life. That's all I was doing today. I had to do 30-ish push-ups. I was just like, because I think I had to, I was like, oh, and the energy was in there. I'm just like, push-ups, and then tomorrow I'm going to do more, and I'm going to do more, because I was watching videos on this. Apparently, you have to do exercise, or you could die, because you're bringing your sexual energy up into your body, and you're using it for, it's fucking weird. Black Phillip donated a diamond, and, oh yeah, I read that one. Thank you so much. And then TC458223 gifted a 1-month sub to See You Next Tuesday. See you next Tuesday. Welcome to the club. We love See You Next Tuesday. And TC, you're the fucking man or woman. I don't know. Maybe you're a female. We don't know. Maybe you're hot.
2020.
Maybe. Oh, maybe 2020. What does that mean? Like trans? Are you calling TC a trans? Trans. It's maybe
it could be gender
minor,
fluid, non-binary.
or maybe it's a minor trans child.
Whoa.
Are there trans children?
I know somebody
running
who
around?
would be interested, you know. I know
Yeah.
somebody.
If there are, I don't want to know about it.
Yeah. I know a guy. I'm not his friend. Who might be interested in a trans child in TC. Shots fired. Pop on Kermit donated a diamond, a second diamond, and a third diamond. Thank you so much, Poplam Kermit. We love Poplam. And Bug Eaters gifted 5 1-month subscriptions to this channel. Wow! Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. I love you, Bug Eaters. Cartman, Luca88, A Dolphin Hit Me, Royal Ham, and King Negus. It's kind of close to, yesterday was bad, CIA Nagger. Remember when I fucked up his name?
No, that never happened.
No, that never happened.
No, you're right.
That's
you're
like
right.
That's like out in real time.
That's like whenever you say the FUCK word, fuck, with an A instead of a U. It's
When it
just
fucks up.
slip. Yeah.
Yeah. But you know what's really funny? I have a few things I want to talk about before we actually start the main topics. We're getting to them soon. I promise. We're gonna have a great show. I'm excited. I hope you're as excited as I am. I want to say, yeah, excuse me, with the NoFap, right? And we're gonna be talking about porn today and all that stuff and Mia Khalifa. This is a lot to go through, ladies and gentlemen. We might not finish tonight. I don't know what's happening to our show, but there's now 2-parters, 3-parters. There's now storylines. There's lore.
Arcs.
I feel bad. If you're just joining today, I feel bad. I feel like you're missing, like you're jumping in going, what the fuck? Just wait. Just hang on. Calm down. You'll catch up. Ask the person next to you, what's going on? What am I missing? They'll help you. We ban F slurs here. Not the actual F slurs. Just the mean way of calling someone an F slur. We ban them because we don't want. And here's where I want to get with this. Oh, by the way, just real fast. You know what's crazy? I was thinking about the NoFap thing. I was jerking off all the time. I'm not a religious guy, right? I do believe in probably something that we can't explain out there, but I don't really believe in the heaven and hell thing. I don't understand it. I don't know if it can be true, right? But let's say heaven is real, right? That means my dead grandmas, both of them, have seen me masturbate thousands of times. That means I have been me tooing my dead grandmas.
Did you say heaven is real?
No,
heaven is real.
I said if heaven is real.
Guys, heaven is Israel is heaven on earth, guys. Let's take a vacation there as a chat. We'll go there. Let's get some matzo ball soup, some gefilte fish, some hot Israeli female soldiers, perhaps at the Holocaust Museum, like H3H3. I'm down. Yeah,
I'm so down.
And I want to say, someone says that's not how it works, Andy. No, that's a good point, Kyler. You, yeah. When you're in heaven, you're as the gates open. Like it's like, wait, what happened here?
You die.
Hanukkah.
You die. You die and you go to heaven. You go to the pearly gates, and you're just like, okay, this is kind of badass. I'm walking on clouds. You see the pearly gates. St. Peter's there with this big ass book, and he's like, yeah, well, you jacked off like 10,000 times. You lied. You cheated. You stole. Viva la Raza.
Amen situation, yeah.
Yeah, he opens the gates and you just hear like a faintest and
you're like, wait, what? And then he's like, hey, and as you make it there, you're walking in, you hear the music, and you're like, what the fuck? And then he goes, hey, real quick. Like St. Peter calls you back, and he goes, did you do a show with J.F. Garrity? No. I'm Andy Perez. That's Andy Worski you're thinking of. Oh!
Different guy.
Okay, because they did some sort of like anti-J stuff. So, no. I know, that show was bad. All right, well, because there's so many people who die all the time. So, like, St. Peter's has a rough time, like, organizing all this information. Well, that's pretty fun. I like that. That was good. That was a great bit we just did there. Real fast here. This show is fucking anti-JO stuff. Oh, yeah, I'm the anti-JO stuff, not anti-J stuff. Oh, yeah, I'm the NoFap guy. Yes. I did Twisted Mind, not Warski Live. But didn't you? No. I wasn't on YouTube. I wasn't. Yeah. Ethan donated a diamond saying, "Can we ban Coomer stickers? We'll have to see." Swan Kelly donated a diamond saying, "Was going to make a joke, but I'm really proud of you. Thank you, Swan. I am. I'll let you know if I fail. I'm trying my best." CIA N donated a Ninja Genie. Can we get an N in the chat? I want all the N's. I want the black background with the white N, the N64. I want the NFL N. I want the what other ones do we have?
Netflix end.
Netflix end. Yeah.
Netflix end, yep. All the ends. We need more ends, by the way. I was thinking our channel stickers should just be all different types of ends. That would be funny. Wouldn't it? We had no other
I should
things
draw an
except
N
for-
on my forehead.
Yeah.
And get real close to the
no, that's
camera.
kind of fucked up. That's
No. Wait, I think I
scary.
should scratch a swastika on my arm, like in my flesh, perhaps scar it real good, and have that showing, like wear a tank top. No, I'm just kidding. That's fucked. Never do that. Never do that. That's fucked.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
That's too far.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Buddhist swastika, peace.
And then
Peace and love.
CIAN says, for the Ninja Genie, says, say my name 3 times really fast, Andy. CIA Nagger, CIA Nagger, CIA Nagger. Whoa! Not banned. Thank you. Also, my contacts, and by the way, the CIAN, I'm telling you, he's a who's who. You know what I mean? He goes, also, my contacts tell me BANGBROS CEO lurks in chat. I wouldn't be surprised. Because, think about it. Kyler. Mia Khalifa's been talking shit about BANGBROS for over a year. We bring it up. The next week, they start destroying her.
Yeah,
That's kind of fucked.
Maybe they saw our petition.
Nah, I
there's certain
don't think
people.
anyone's
There's certain people in this world who think that this show is like dark and internety, and you need a Tor
Red
browser.
Bar?
You
We
need
need
a Tor
to talk about
browser.
Red Bar. Red Bar, we're
Yeah.
not. I'm going to have
This
to.
show is not
gonna have
that
to-
way.
We're going to
You
have to
get on
stop
it.
Red Bar. We're at
Yeah,
war
it's-
with Red Bar
It's
today,
just
guys.
gone too far.
It's gone
he's
too
saying-
far.
He said you have to access Tor to watch our show, and it's just a chat room with the leader.
He literally said our moms shouldn't have had us.
Which is debatable. I mean,
That's
but
probably true.
The stuff about the show is blatantly not true. I don't think that was not good to say.
N-Bar. That's who he is. You better hide Jules. Yeah, but thank you so much, CIAN. And then CIAN.
Wait.
Go ahead.
And by Jules, you mean your wife.
Jules, your wife. Yeah. By the way,
not-
isn't it funny
not
how
your,
he's Jewish? We said this before. It's
Yeah.
funny how he's Jewish, right?
Yeah.
And then he married Jules, his favorite thing. But then I thought about this. I was in the shower. I thought of this. She's Jewish too, because her name is Jules Felker. She's Jewish. Her parents.
Is she really?
Yeah. Her
Oh,
parents
Felker.
named her Jules. Her parents named
Oh.
her after their favorite thing. Woohoo! That's Jewception. All right, but we're pro Israel here too.
Now
All
we
right,
love Jewish people. They're great.
We are pro, yeah.
That was a joke. That's a joke. That's kayfabe.
What
Did
joke?
they meet each other at a Holocaust museum? I wonder.
Nah, that was H3. H3.
Yeah, that actually, the fact that wasn't a joke and that actually happened is funny though. Like that is a
Yeah,
real
it is
story
true.
from H3H3. Like that's
It's dark.
All right.
too
we're
dark for
almost-
this show.
Very, very, very dark. For legal reasons, that's a joke. That's right, Val. Yeah. It's pretty funny. Can we get some? Never mind. Here we go. CAAN gifted a month sub to Johnny Cinco. Welcome, Johnny Cinco, to the clap crew. And then CAAN gave one to Mr. Fister. Thank you so much, CAAN.
Fister.
Fuck yeah.
CIAN again gifting a sub to Mutiny on the Ark. Thank you so much. And then Poplum Kermage donated 8 diamonds saying, even if you fail, jump right back on that horse. That's right. I heard after you do the 30 days, you should jerk off once every 2 weeks, at least. You
Yeah,
should.
you gotta purge the evil.
You have to, yeah. So you
makes
could
sense.
reset and then go back. It's like a release of energy and a gain of energy.
Keeps you
but,
humble.
But don't watch porn. Don't watch porn.
No,
It's
don't do that.
satanic. Woo! Ethandrel donated 8 diamonds saying, we have ends, but what about Kate? No, we don't even talk about that. That's kind of fucked up. I don't even want to read
The only
that.
K here is Kyler, okay? So don't be fucking playing
K
around.
for
Don't be K'ing around.
Kyler. Energy, get it? CIAN gifted a 1-month subscription to Tuesday. Welcome to the club again. She's got like she's got the 3 years worth of clap crew. Guys, let's start. Okay, by the way, I want to actually bring this up to the audience and to you guys. So, we ban people for saying the N-word or other things that you aren't supposed to say, breaking TOS, or being...
we do. Yeah.
We do that, right? Overall,
Yeah, we do that.
annoying. But when you say the real N-word in my DMs, I follow you. On Twitter. Okay, so here we go. Let me show you this. Here's how I see this, okay? I'm going to say this because I told people yesterday, if you want to be unbanned, you must write me a official 1-page letter or a half a page paragraph explaining your crimes, what you did, why you were banned, and why we should have you back. I asked for your social security number, stuff like that, right? So I got a message today. I did unban one person who asked on Ralph's show because they asked very nicely, and apparently I only banned them because when I started the show 3 months ago for saying, "What happened to you?" I must have been bad. Woo! Sorry about that. But we have one guy who yesterday, he said, "I hate ends R with an R." The full thing. We were in shock. We banned him. We don't accept that here. Now, here's the thing is, he wrote me a letter. And I was going to unban him because it's a very nice letter. But then I thought, I can't unban him because you know what? Yeah, Shifted 2 says, yikes. That's understatement. So, what happened, I was thinking in my head, this show is not only about us. This show is also about the chat. Right? The chat. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna read the letters out loud to you guys, the chat, and we do a vote. Does this person sound genuine? Should we let them back in? It's your decision if we unban them. Go ahead, Kyler.
I've got 2 breaking news items for you. I'm so sorry to interrupt this. This is really important for us to establish. This is part of our lore. But I've got 2 new pieces of our lore. I sent them to your private DMs. They're 2 shocking things. 2 things that will shock and awe the audience. One of them involving a viewer of our show admitting to doing something lascivious.
Oh, this.
Oh no.
Now we have to ask the chat. So we're friends with Jamie Borch.
He's not even here.
Not even here today.
We can do this to them. We can talk all this shit we want.
Here we go, guys. Let's pop this open.
Oh, Ada, I'll send it to you too. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Jamie Borch just smoked some crack.
He cooked some. He didn't smoke it. He fucking manufactured it.
Wow.
No.
You can't, Jamie. You can't do that.
That's a felony, Jamie. You're a good boy. Don't do that.
That's fucked up. Is he here right now? Does anyone know where he is?
I'm gonna
Does anyone have his phone number?
Dude, yeah, his address. Maybe I'll drive up there and.
Yeah.
We need an intervention for Jamie.
Jamie.
It says big if true.
You can't do that.
Yo, Jamie, we don't allow crack smoking.
Jamie, I'm looking at you right
Jamie,
now. If you're
we
watching
love
this,
you.
Jamie, you can't cook
Jamie,
crack.
what are you doing?
No, Jamie.
And announcing
Jamie,
it on social media, dude, that's beyond the pale.
That's kind of fucked. By the way, I had a dream.
Jamie. I'm concerned.
This is actually weird. I had a dream. I'm not even kidding. About 2 nights ago, Jamie Borch from chat was in my dream. You know what he looked like? He looked like Jamie Birch from the movie.
No,
Instead of being 4 foot, he was 6 foot. It was a 6 foot Jamie Birch. That's how Jamie Borch looked like in my dreams. Pretty crazy. And now he's smoking crack, cooking it.
He's cooking it. His manufacturing. Holy fuck.
Oh, he's like Breaking Bad. Do we have? Is he like Walter White?
You can't do that. That's against the fucking law. And also, crack isn't good for you.
Jamie.
I think he needs some JLP treatment. I think we need to get a hold of somebody.
Yo, that's not a bad idea. Adol,
We need to
I
get
think,
JLP on here and have him talk to Jamie Boych here and get some
and
Christ
then
into him.
what's the second thing you posted?
It's it just so happens a character from Crash Bandicoot already fits in the lore of our show. I mentioned earlier I was
Oh
gonna draw an
yeah.
Oh
N
my
on my,
god!
but they did it for us in the '90s already.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
His name's Neo Cortex, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Neo Cortex from Crash Bandicoot has always been based.
Black
He's
Pearl.
got an
He's been
N.
the whole time.
We
What
need
the
a kicker. Somebody needs to get on it.
Well,
What, 'cause
okay,
it-
hold on. Wait, slow
Oh
down.
my
Put the brakes on the
god!
show. What? Why did they put a big ass N on his forehead in the first place? Like, I get it's a joke on our show, but they did that back in the day. What were they trying to like? What?
What?
Like, Crash doesn't
Trying
have
to
a
say.
giant C on his forehead. That doesn't make any sense. Coco doesn't have a giant C on her forehead. The Ooga Booga mask doesn't have a Ooga Booga symbol on his forehead. He's got a fucking N, dark N. That's a tattoo. That's permanent.
Wow, that's like pretty much a swastika on his forehead there.
Yeah. And you know, it's kind of
Holy-
fits in the lore of the show because I'm gonna tell you guys a story real quick. When I was in the fucking ninth grade, I broke a fucking floppy disk into pieces. And I took the metal pieces and I carved a fucking swastika on my arm. So yeah, it fits perfectly in the show. So
Jesus Christ.
That's
that's
dark.
not true. That's not true. That was my Joey Diaz funny. That was funny. That was a haha.
Okay, that was good. Leaked Randbot pick. Yeah, that's there's Randbot right there, guys.
Doxing Ranbot on air.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So thank you. That's a what good you. Thanks for bringing those to the show. By the way,
Yeah, that was really breaking news.
Adol,
Yeah.
gotta give you props for bringing the OnlyFans thing to the show. We should really start the show, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Tuesday, donated 8 diamonds saying Poplon must leave. Here's a diamond in his name. Oh, he left and you gave. Wow, thank you.
Thank
And
you.
Val Rose Mac, thank you. Dollface donated 8 diamonds saying the purple letter. Wow, that was dark. All right, so now before we start the main topic of the show, because I'm excited, Bang Bros is banging back. You ever been banged back?
Yeah.
So
A couple times.
they're
Ouch.
banging back. But okay, I'm gonna read you all this, okay? And you tell me in chat, all right, if we should unban or we should ban. Because how I see it, this is how I see it, by the way. I see it as you're all at a party, right? We're technically at the party, but you're all mingling together, right? We're like the Great Gatsby on the balcony. We're not part of the party, but we're watching the party happen. So I don't want to bring in a guy we kicked out without you guys going yay or nay. So let me read this to you. Okay. At Jami Wahama. Andy, I used the N tonight. I am so sorry. I had a severe lapse in judgment. I have been banned through my Discord, and he puts his Discord there, Heckle Lace, and D-Live Juby Willie moniker. I understand completely as to why I was banned, and it was obvious I deserved it. If you feel so generous to grant me privilege within your chat again, I will not be so crass or negligent again. And then he put his real name.
Negligence sounds almost like a bad thing.
That sounds
You
neg.
gotta be negligent.
So do we, so 1, unban, 2, keep banned. Let's see.
Well, yeah, have mercy, chat. Not really.
One-
Don't have
one.
mercy. It's funny whenever you're mean.
No. What did you say? Unban 1. Negative. 1. No mercy. All right, the unban.
Right, the ones-
Morgan's
the
like,
ones have it.
nah. We're not. Okay, you know what? The ones win. I'm sorry to the people who wanted him to die. Jubilee Willie is unbanned. So I think this is a good system, right? Because if the
Fair.
person says, "Oh, go fuck yourself," why did you ban me? Like, I literally wrote in the ban list. I wrote the word unban instead of his name. Okay, there we go. Unban. There, Jubilee. All right, I'm gonna say, the tribe has let you back in. Don't N around again. TY. Thank you. All right, there we go. That's pretty cool, isn't it? That was a cool.
You know what
segment.
else is fucking cool? Adol sent a new piece of lore to our group chat. This is
Another
something
piece
that
of
I
lore?
completely
This is
forgot
too
about.
much lore. It
I
kind
love
of
that
upsets me, to be
cartoon.
honest.
I love that cartoon.
It's a
as kid.
cartoon from the late 80s, early 90s. Captain N.
Yeah, somebody brought
Great.
it up. I forgot about Captain N and the Game Master.
That's
The Game
literally his
Master.
name. It's literally his name.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Captain N. He would
No,
go in
it's
Nintendo
not. His
game
name is
worlds and fight-
Captain N.
Yes, he
Yeah.
has an N on his jacket.
He used to party with Simon Belmont and Pitt from
Link.
Kid Icarus. And
Sabis.
and he had a Nintendo controller as a belt and it let him
Captain
do superpowers. Yeah.
You can't make this shit up.
That was like one of my favorite cartoons as a kid.
What?
Somebody DM me so I can send these images to you. I need stickers made right fucking now. Somebody message me in the Discord, damn it.
Yeah, we need the N word is not allowed in chat. It's N. Nematode, nincompoop.
Who added
Nobody.
the fucking Pikachu sticker to the channel thing? That don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't
Stop
do
it.
that.
With
Don't-
the surprise
if you're
Pikachu,
not me, Andy, or Adol, do not delete
don't
or add
even
stickers.
look
please.
at that. Don't even
Don't
look
even-
at that
don't.
section. All
Don't.
right. TC457823 gifted 21 months subscriptions to the channel. Oh my lord. Bog77, Frank Jalapeno, Nazim Not Forgotten, Turbo Nerd, Lord of the Cuck, CIAN, Why Can't I Be a Cool Guy, Grun88, Lady 5G, 17C Shite Poster, Biffy Tenon, Racing Builder, Mutiny on Earth, Dixon Uranus, Texas Rob 49, Dykemal. Alright, well, I shouldn't. Dykemal. Watermelon, Cartman.
Do we have
Iron
time?
Kills. No.
It's getting buck wild in here, boys. It's getting buck wild.
Yes, I agree, Adolf. And anime kills, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead. What's that?
No, you said.
No, we
said
got it.
that-
We got it. All right. Let's go on.
Do
All
we-
right. All right. So, do we have? Okay. You know what? We could have just Yeah, I did like that one. I hit off your DM there. I did. I love that one. And TC gifted a 1 month sub to Tyrell. Tyrell, welcome to the Clock Crew. The show grows every day, guys. I'm getting scared. I'm getting
horny.
concerned. I don't. Horny, that's, yeah.
That's
Hands
not
up, don't
gotcha.
shoot. Hands up, don't shoot. Hands. Saw that in chat. Chat moves way too fast. We have Captain N. Captain N is, bro, okay, I'm working on the intro for the show, Twisted Mind intro, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to put Captain N, Neo Cortex. We need N's. Okay. I thought you thought I'd never say that, didn't you guys? It's pretty crazy. Neo Cortex is there. This is funny. This show is. I honestly, do you know what's funny? By the way, I was hearing other things today. I was watching certain things, and I was like, I can't wait for our show. I enjoy this show. I leave my body and I'm watching the show with you. I'm not even thinking right now. This is autopilot. I'm a clap crew member myself. Gotta say, gotta say. Let's start with the real topics, ladies and gentlemen. Kyler, do you want to introduce this topic?
Well, I think I'm gonna go to the little boys' room real quick because I drank a beer really fast, so I'll be all pissed real quick, and I won't wash my hands. I saw you comment on that Tuesday last time. I don't do that because I'm at home. Fuck you. I'll be right
But
back.
you don't wash your hands?
I wash my hands before I touch my dick. How about that?
That's good.
All right.
It's actually better for you.
There's a Pokemon character called N, apparently. Hey, Mandar, where you been? You've been missing. We remember.
I know Mandar has been missing in my chat as well.
Mandar, you're so
You're
close
on
to
watch.
a 5-minute timeout. So
You're on notice.
put her on the
Notice.
list, Adol.
She's on the list. I'm putting
Okay,
it right
she's on
now.
the list. She better be. All right, so
By the way,
sure, go ahead.
real quick,
good?
while he's peeing, tomorrow, guys,
Go ahead,
is the
promote it.
first episode of Clapcast.
Clapcast. What is Clapcast?
It is conspiracies, lies, aliens, and phenomenon. We're taking calls. It's me and Mountain Walk. We're gonna discuss the lost city of Atlantis.
Okay, cool.
gonna
So
be
it's like
amazing.
conspiracies, all that stuff. And where do we find that?
That is gonna be on my channel, Adolwolf.subcultured. I'll post it in chat, 4 p.m. Eastern. We're gonna try to make it an every Friday thing. It's gonna be the most based show on the internet, guys. We're gonna make Alex Jones look like a Fed for the
top
deep
out.
state.
You're not gonna overshadow this show. This is the most
No.
based show. You're second most based. If you say that again, you're banned. Understand
Okay,
me?
this is the most based conspiracy show podcast.
Okay. All right. All right. So let us go. Okay. Yes. Let me explain. Mia Khalifa. We talked about her last month,
Yeah.
or 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I bring up this video I found from a year ago. I don't know how I found it. It was in someone's Twitter. Someone was tweeting something about or whatever, and she acting like a victim about the pornography, and starts saying things about BANGBROS. She starts saying things like, they didn't pay me that much. She goes, they made me uncomfortable. They made me feel disgusting. And she's been going on for a year about this. This has gotten her some clout. People are like, wow, look at her, and this has obviously made BANGBROS look really, really fucking bad. Again, here on the show, we are not fans of pornography. We hope that you quit pornography. It's anti
It's anti-men's health,
men's health, okay? Anti-men's health. But, if you want to watch porn, I don't think it should be illegal. You should enjoy it if you want. Enjoy it with...
Would you though? But
Enjoy it with ease.
TC, god damn, he's going on a shekel storm right now.
Whoa.
It's raining diamonds,
1,
boys.
2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, thank you so much. We really appreciate TC 4, 5, 7, 8, 2, 3. Okay, so TC, I want you to sit back and hear this. So TC was there that day, I'm pretty sure, right? So
He's always here.
I explained the Mia Khalifa thing, right? And we thought in our head, if she's lying, another diamond from TC. Whoa! If she's lying, TC, I love you. You make this show possible.
Could we say that TC is a
So-
true N?
True end, yeah. Yeah. Actually, I think that's an insult on this show. Okay, let me explain this. So, all right, so TC gifted a 1-1 sub to TC. Sharing the love. Let's go. All right, so here we go. Let me explain this. So I explained the basics. It's understandable what I just said, right? Now,
Yes.
we were shocked because now everyone's going after Mia Khalifa after we revealed it. So I'm thinking there's some sort of BANGBROS CEO watching, and apparently from our sources, they are watching. So,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So Kyler
I
messages
don't
me.
believe they're not.
Yeah. Kyler messages me today, and he goes, Andy, check this out. So, and then, wait, there's a tweet as well. Do you guys know where the tweet is?
tweet. Let me see. Did I send it to
Well,
you?
I think I put it. Guys, this is fucking cool. I think I put it in news.
I didn't see a tweet. I don't think.
While you're looking for that, I was gonna say, like you
Wait.
said earlier, we almost forgot that she even existed. She had become more of a celebrity and less of a porn star. She'd shown up on some television shows. Why would you draw attention back to yourself for this porn stuff?
Because she wants money. She's doing everything that all these grifters fucking do. These grifters act like a fucking victim. Come out of the word, poor me, poor. It's like the race thing. I'm black and cops. And then, dude, have you seen these tweets? Well, the people will post a Black Lives Matter thing, and they will get like 50,000 retweets. And then their tweet after goes, oh, since this tweet blew up, here's my Cash App. I need money for everyone. It's just grifter bullshit. Anyway, the tweet that I was talking about was BANGBROS on Instagram started. I think, Kyle, did I message it to you? I thought I put it in the newsroom.
See, all I know is the Facts Beat Fiction site. That's all I know.
No, I think. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, anyway, they made some Instagram posts bashing her. Then what happened? TC gifted a 1-month sub to Guido Torpedo. Thank you, TC. And welcome, Guido Torpedo. All right, so let's open up the website here. BANGBROS invented, and this is a lot to cover. Again, we might not finish it today, but we're going to try our best. Mia Khalifa facts. Ladies and gentlemen, let's open up the website. Oh, you can see it. Oh, it's been open the whole time. Mia Khalifa facts. Guys, this is bad. All right, what's this? Okay, so BANGBROS releases this website, puts it on their Instagram, tweet it. It's going viral. So everything, and they prepared a cease and desist, and they might be preparing a lawsuit. Can we say that they might be preparing a lawsuit? TC threw another diamond. TC's excited. TC lives for this. TC
I'm excited too.
Is Captain N. Ladies and gentlemen, me too. Okay, so let's read this. Okay, here we go. We started this. We're going to finish it. Mia Khalifa facts. Although Mia makes many false statements, innuendos, and accusations, we have tried to stay silent. This is BANGBROS. And allow Mia to have her publicity stunt without responding. Mia has taken our silence as an all clear to not only continue, but ramp up her false statements. We, therefore, have no choice but to respond to the most glaring, objectively false statements. The following are facts over Mia's fiction. Dot Patrol, BANGBROS. You know what? When you're a porn star, when you're a hoe, and you make money with dicks, when you have a bunch of N's around you. Did you know about this, guys? She had a bunch of N's surrounding her, coming all over her. That's filthy. When you run an N train, that's fucked. Okay, look. I'm just saying this. Kyler, let's say you're dating a girl, right? And you found out she was surrounded by cocks. What would you do?
Well, first of all, I wouldn't date her in the first place, so there's that. But if I found out that, I would dump that bitch to the curb.
Look at Morgan.
No hesitation.
Bunch of NDs.
And people think like, oh, it's
Andy.
Andy, no.
Okay,
oh,
so.
No. But I was gonna say though, like it's what was I gonna say? It's easy to say stuff like that. Oh, I dumped that bitch to the curb. Because a lot of people that I used to respect have gotten into fucked up relationships. Like iDubbbz, for instance. I used to love iDubbbz content and stuff as content cops and all that. I thought he was funny. But once he started dating a whore, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those things where, like, unless you're in the hot seat, it's hard to call the shots. But I can say with utmost certainty that I would definitely dump that bitch to the curb. Probably literally.
But here's the thing. If you're going to be a porn star and a hoe and be surrounded by a bunch of NDs, you know what? Accept it. Admit it. Be proud about it if you want to be proud about it. or go, I regret that decision, but I'm going to move on with my life and try to make a better life for myself. That's what you should do.
Well, the thing is, though, is if you do that, it's online forever. So I think if you're a woman watching this and you are considering an OnlyFans or whatever, or doing sex shit for money.
No.
Well, hold on. Here's the thing. Listen.
I don't want any of our viewers doing any OnlyFans, doing anything, be involved in OnlyFans.
But here's the thing, though. Women seem to think like, oh, I'm the prize. I'm hot, so I can do whatever I want. I can take as many dicks as I want, or do OnlyFans or whatever. I can do all these things, and there'll be no consequences to it. I'm the prize. I'm hot, so a guy will put up with whatever I do because I'm hot. It goes both ways. Any decent man who has, any redeeming values will not want you. And that's just a cruel fact of life. And I think women don't like that because a lot of the dumb ones that do this stuff don't like the fact that their consequences have actions, or have their actions have consequences, I should say. And they do. Like, any guy worth a damn will not be attracted to you. They will not respect you. They will not date you. So that's the penalty.
Jobs are gonna now look at you. Like, jobs are gonna search your name and find you.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" And by the way, a bunch of stuff that she said that we watched, that we were like, remember the one thing I was like, she was paid 17,000. I'm like, that's bullshit. There's no way. There's no way she only made 17,000 in 3 months for how big she was. And it gets, guys, I'm excited. And you're right, Kyler. The consequences have to be, there's a toll. Well, I mean, you have to pay the toll. You don't just drive through.
One more point to drive it home is, like, for me, for instance, I made some choices in my life that I'm perfectly open about. I used to do, like, MDMA and drugs and stuff and psychedelics and all this shit. And even though I know that I'm fine, like, I don't want a fucking druggie or whatever, I'm open about it. Like, I have done a lot of, like, illicit substances in the past. People will look at me differently, they'll look at me, some people will look at me lesser than or whatever, or think I'm like a burnout or whatever, but it's just the price that I paid for the choices that I've made. Same with a woman who does whoring shit. They'll pay the price eventually for that. But
my consequences from my illicit, substance abuse was I made a fool of myself. I was also in a really toxic relationship that drove me insane. I was always being involved with drama. I did that whole IRL thing. My brain wasn't in the right place. And although I'm sure you guys people watching me on Killstream, Andy has grown as a person, he's matured. There are some people who look at me as less than. They'll look at my past and still make videos about it or discuss, and they think I'm still a burnout, or they think that I'm still on stuff, and all I could do is tell you the truth and what I am now and who I am now, and you accept me or you don't. But I understand that there were consequences to my actions. Luckily, the things that happened, I was able to literally step back and look out, like, as a bigger picture of my life and fix these problems. And I'm very proud that I did that. And I hope that people who have problems in their life, I hope that things that we say, things that other people do, that you can fix them. And I don't judge if you're on drugs. If you're doing a line right now, you do what you do. I understand. For me, that was terrible. A terrible time in my life. I think the
difference here is that we're taking personal responsibility for the things we've done in the past. But right now, Mia Khalifa is trying to shift the blame and responsibility for the things she's done onto BANGBROS tricking her, I guess. Well, what she's saying, I don't know. She's fucking...
Well, even on a lesser extent, like when I was younger, I used to wear shirts that had like upside down crosses on it that said "fuck you," and I had long hair and facial piercings and shit like that. And people like you go to a grocery store, people might give you some looks. You sit on the bus stop bench, people might give you some looks. I never sat there wondering, oh gee, I wonder why some people are afraid of me. Like, Jesus Christ, Like,
you don't think now, too. You don't look back at that time and go, why did people stare? You go, yeah, I looked, a little bit odd, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, Bert Notch donated $8 saying, she'll be surrounded by J lawyers for the first time.
Respect her. I would respect her more if she was like, yeah, I took a lot of dicks on camera, like I fucked up, like whatever, and just moved on. But she's doing this shit. I'm just like, you're a fucking retard and deserve every consequence.
And Morgan in chat, she goes, it would be a whole different conversation if she just owned up to it and accepted what she's done in her past. Like, that's why I was saying, if you're gonna be a hoe, or were a hoe, and you do your thing, it's like, that's your thing. Don't be offended I called you a hoe, by the way. That's, if it offends you, well, go fuck yourself. I call people worse things all the time. Do you watch the show? But yeah, Morgan, you're totally right. And Larry NMD donated $8 saying the past is the past unless it's on video. Yes. But let's get back to it. So here we go. That was a good commentary. What's this video here? What's this 2 minute? Is there any porn in it? Hang on. Let me. I'm gonna push play. I want to see if they.
You were paid a grand total for all the 12 sex videos you made.
Wait.
Porn act.
I'm making sure there's no porn in it. Hang on. I'm just going through.
3 months. And yet. So much. Thank you.
Okay.
There's a Scoreland.
No porn.
I have to hand it to him. This is well
Me
done.
business card.
This is well put
Mark.
together. I'm impressed, boys.
Yeah, this is a big website. Okay. Because if they just throw in some nudity, no, we're good. We're good. Okay, cool. So let's start here. We watched a few of these interviews from a year ago, randomly on our show. And here we go. All right, there's no porn in it. We're good. All right, you ready, boys? Hit play. It's on the website?
Oh, in the article? Okay.
It's the first video, the big one.
Got it. Yeah, I'm there. I didn't know that was
ready?
it. Okay.
And hit play now. Sorry, hang on. Hit play now.
You were paid a grand total for all the 12 sex videos you made.
This is the one that we watched.
A grand total of $12,000 US dollars.
All right, pause it. Remember, this is the video we watched. It was from the BBC. Hard News. Remember, big black cock, Hard News. We were laughing about that. 12,000, and I was like, 12,000? No. Instantly, I was like, no. All right, hit play.
That's wildly unrealistic.
Very, very, very. Ready? And play. Mia received in excess of 178,000. Pause it. Wait, I have to go back to read that. Mia received in excess of $178,000 from BANGBROS and its affiliate entities alone. We have no idea how much she made with the other 3 adult brands that she performed for before she performed for BANGBROS. Woo! That's fucked.
You can't lie about. I could be wrong, but I don't think that you can lie about what your employer paid you. That's like liable or something. Or I could be completely
I'm pretty
wrong.
sure you're right. Yeah, actually, it's like, yeah, because it makes the business look like they're cheats and liars. Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Almost like defamation in that sense. I think you're right.
You've got a 0 or 2 at the end. Yeah. Exactly.
Another
Sigma
number,
Zero.
a few zeros.
Yeah. Sigma Zero donated diamond. Thank you so much. Saying no tread left on those tires. All right. Yeah. Wow.
That's fucking great. I love you.
The whole
said that?
canal is just a smooth
Sigma
bore.
Zero.
Sigma Zero, you're a cool guy in my book.
You might as well fuck those like finger trap those finger trap things full of water, you know, like the jelly things that you get without the Chuck E. Cheese machine. You might as well just stick your dick in one of those because it's the same thing.
404 makes a point too, and the fact that that was a good color. Sorry, it just hit me. 404 says, and the fact that anyone took 12,000 seriously is laughable. That's what I was saying. All these women were like, she was a victim. She's a victim. I'm like, that bitch made money. Shut your fucking mouth. Stop lying. Yeah, you're right, 404. Anyone who fucking, everyone, or anyone who said it is a retard. All right, 15 seconds. You ready, boys?
Yes.
I am ready.
All right, ready and go.
I was like on the books on payroll, not just as a porn actress. Maintaining my online persona because it was financially beneficial to me, and I haven't done porn for 5 years.
She is probably the big.
I want to read this. I was involved in porn so briefly, but my actions spread like wildfire. Fuck yeah, spread like the legs, you dirty slut. And I continue to be ranked truly baffles me 5 years after leaving the industry. This is why people think I still perform. All right, well, who cares?
You
That's
still
what
do
happens.
perform. She's right. She does still perform, just on the news lying.
Yeah, lie like. Oh yeah, but no, hang on. But does Bang Bros know about this? Do anyone have Bang Bros' number? Remember, we found a video of her naked last month on YouTube on Human Anatomy or whatever the fuck that thing was. I think.
Yeah.
You remember that? I
Yeah,
forgot who
you know what?
gave us the video.
I was thinking about that too. Is that wonder if she has like a no compete clause? I wonder if that would violate a no compete clause.
What do you mean?
No, you could
Like-
argue that the nature of the video wasn't pornographic. It doesn't conflict with the
But
titillating
her
nature
contract's
of-
her contract's done anyway, so it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, it is separate. Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah,
But I
that's-
wanna. Can I put the brakes on this for 1 second? I read some disgusting in chat just now. The whoreheads. I still remember the one time I went to use my brother's computer, and he had his fleshlight hanging there drying. That's
What?
crazy. That's not
It
good.
was. Wait, is that a real story?
Yeah, he just said it in chat. I still remember the one time I went to use my brother's bathroom, and he had his fleshlight hanging there drying.
Drying.
As in, he just fucking loaded it up and then rinsed it out like a fucking cup.
I'm gonna
like
make
drink
a.
cup.
That's disgusting. I'm gonna make an executive decision. We're banning the COG sticker.
Okay, it's gone.
Yeah, I banned it.
It's gone.
It was funny to laugh at once. I'd never want to talk about him again unless he pukes himself again.
It was in channel
He's
stickers.
an-
We don't need that on the channel.
Yeah.
We need the better
No,
stickers.
yeah, he's an F slur. No one likes him. It's funny to laugh at someone. I don't want him. I don't want to. Why?
We can get a different
good.
puking sticker, but
Yeah,
we'll-
yeah,
we'll
different
not that
puking.
one.
No, we have the Pepe puking. No, COG.
Is-
I don't want to give him any attention unless he's laughing. Point and laugh for once. I don't want him involved. All right. Anyway, cool.
Fair enough.
All right. So here we go. 32 seconds and go.
Biggest known name in the entire porn industry, and yet she only did porn for 3 months.
Okay, pause it. Mia performed with the adult film and cam industry from mid-late 2014 to July 2017. Okay, play.
You guys are fun. I love coming here. Of course I have energy. You guys make me happy. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm very proud of it. Thank you.
And yet she only did porn for 3 months.
Pause it. We talked about this too. Mia has repeatedly suggested that the famous hijab scene, that's how I remember her, was her second scene, and she has suggested she only ever filmed for Bang Bros. Okay, right, minute and 3, ready, and go.
I actually got into porn when I was leaving work. I was confronted by editors at Scoreland. And asked if I would consider.
Pause it. Here's where it gets good. Remember, I was only in porn for 3 months. Kyler, Adol, Andy, please believe me. I was only in porn for 3 months, and now it's ruined my life, even though I made hundreds of thousands of dollars with just BB Bang Bros. But she, Mia, here, there's a video of her admitting that she worked for porn for 3 years. It's a big difference. 3 months, 3 years, I don't know. Give, take, that. Man, maybe she fucked up the word. Maybe she was high and forgot the word year and said month instead. Mia
Killed to read the contract they had with her. Just to get the
me
record
too.
straight, just see what it was. Like if she got royalties and all this shit and deals. I want to see what exactly she got. I'm sure we'll never see it because of secrecy and shit and whatever, but
I would love to see somebody like Nick Ricada go over it too.
Uh-huh.
That would be really good.
Mia performed for 3 other studios under the stage name Mia Callista. Can we search this? Mia Callista?
I'm on it.
I want to see it.
Being
Before
safe
Mia
search off.
Callista. Callista. Miles. Oh my God. Guilty Country says Miles of ND. Wow. Do we?
That deserves another beer to be opened, boys.
Oh my
I'm
God.
opening
Mario
another one.
holding the end.
So I'm pretty sure that every Mia Khalifa video was renamed to Mia Khalifa to capitalize on her new success.
Oh, okay, sure.
There are
sure.
videos.
That makes sense.
I'm seeing some NDs right now. I don't want to see them, but I am.
Oh no, I'm sorry,
Not-
Kyler. You're seeing NDs right now.
I'm seeing all sorts
Millions
of things.
of
I don't wanna see.
NDs.
Like this weird
Thousands of
looking-
NDs. Millions, hundreds of NDs.
It's weird looking at porn now. It just looks like an alien thing. I'm like, this is fucking
It
gross.
sickens me. It sickens me.
Sickening.
All right, we're at 119. Ready? And Morgan says, "Oh wow, oh wow! Look at the NDs.
Oh,
Thousands of
wow.
NDs, millions of NDs. What a disaster!"
Andy's homosexual co-host, bald co-host, looking up black person penises live on air. It's just fucked.
Yeah, I like how, by the way, our show, like, we have, like, our lore is so funny.
It's deep.
119. Ready and go.
Working for them, doing a scene for them, and I thought about it, and I figured it would be fun, so I tried it. And then after I did 2 scenes with them, I came to BANGBROS, and they
Wow.
He got out of his car. He handed me a business card. He was a marketing executive.
I was confronted by editors at Scoreland.
He was a marketing executive.
What? Mia has stated that she owns the trademark to Mia Khalifa. I didn't pause it.
They're all like my.
Okay, now pause it because they don't. Okay, Mia's ownership of the trademark was obtained by her making of a sworn statement to the United States Patent and Trademark Office that no other party had the rights to use the term Mia Khalifa in connection with adult entertainment, despite Mia's having granted BANGBROS a license in connection with content in which Mia appeared. They're gonna sue this bitch, by the way.
She didn't read the paperwork. You gotta read the contract. Yeah, they got sue her into the fucking ground. Yeah.
Yep. 152 and go.
That BANGBROS pays to let me act out. I love it.
So far, we've elected not to challenge her false statement to the
How much
USPTO.
personal responsibility do you feel you have to take for what you did?
100%.
Push your content response. Okay, pause it. So she claims that they've been pushing her content to because of what she's been talking about. And then what's this? A daily battle to stay relevant. Mia Khalifa loves to claim that BANGBROS uses her popularity, but it seems by looking at Google Trends graphs that she's been on a pretty strong downward trend for years. Well, that's what happens when a hoe gets old. It seems like many of her mainstream projects really do not generate the buzz she promises. The only relevance she has been able to get in the last few years are from attacking BANGBROS or the porn industry, which is funny because she used to have, she tried being like a sports show announcer, right?
Mhm.
You remember that, right? Yeah. Like hockey or some shit. And a few other things, but no one cares because you're not famous because you're interesting, Mia.
Or funny, or cool,
Or funny, or
nice,
cool.
and smart, talented.
You're only watched when you got NDs.
Actually, it's funny you bring that up, Andy, because the sports thing is because she's actually considered a curse There's been a lot of like players that have like taken pictures with her at games because she's a big sports fan. She's got like
remember that.
basketball games.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a big Arsenal fan. She took pictures with a bunch of Arsenal players right before they lost a big game. She's kind of a curse. What was that?
All right. 2:15. You ready?
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah. Right.
Wait. I got one thing. Hold on. See,
Oh, look. Oh, by the way, look at the calendar. Every time she talks shit, that's where the spikes go.
Oh yeah.
Oh
That's
yeah.
hilarious. Yeah.
I got one thing. Let's see if this works. I got one thing to say to this woman.
Eat shit, motherfucker!
Yeah.
We got it to work, boys. Success.
Nice sound clips. Awesome. Eat shit, motherfucker.
I love it.
Wait, Couchlock says in chat a hockey puck exploded her implant. That's not. Don't be telling lies.
No.
Wait a minute.
No.
Wait a minute.
What?
I think that was an Onion article, but I remember
Okay,
an
it's
Onion
Onion
article around that.
That was fucked up.
Let's go.
2:15.
Okay, ready? 2:15. Ready and play.
Okay.
It says it on the graph. Claims a hockey puck exploded her implant. Really?
Claim. This
At the
probably
end of the
false.
day,
Okay.
it was my choice. Biggest
I
thing
don't
standing
believe
in my
her.
way is myself,
Yeah.
not anybody else.
Okay.
The only
That's the
thing I
video. Cool
believe
video.
from Mia Khalifa.
You were paid a grand total.
The only thing
for
I
all-
believe from Mia Khalifa is that she can take a load. That's it.
Yeah.
If she said the sky was blue, I would double check it and take like a value calculator of like the Pantone format, like the hexadecimal code of the color, just to double check. This bitch lies constantly.
Now there's actually sources, by the way. So for example, Mia Khalifa has repeatedly claimed, this is like the third claim, okay? Mia Khalifa has repeatedly claimed that she told producers, "You guys are going to get me killed." And that's the source. That's the video that we watched back 3 weeks ago, right? This statement has never happened. In fact, Mia Khalifa had a lot of creative control over the ideas for the site and was fully behind each one. But don't take our word for it. Take hers. What? There's video?
Oh yeah, it's from that stream she was where she was basically
Where is it though? I don't see it.
It says click here.
Click here. I did. It just brings you back here. Oh, okay.
It's
Okay,
the
cool.
video.
Oh, they went hardcore with
Andy,
this website.
It's that stream. They use a lot of clips from this one stream she did. And if I were her defense lawyer in a lawsuit, I would say, Mia, you fucking bitch. Why did you make this fucking stream? You incriminated yourself and contradicted everything. You fucking slut.
Fucking slut. All right,
You
ready?
D-word.
Do you have that open?
Yes.
Okay, ready and play.
It'll have all of my scenes will be on there. My scenes from now on will be on there. I'm running the whole thing. I write everything on it. All the descriptions are me. All the scenes are my idea. It's basically like my dump site for all of my dirty fantasies, and BANGBROS is letting me do all of them. Like
What?
I come to them with my fantasy and my, I guess, alter ego. I get to like live them out and document them and put them on the site. I love BANGBROS! And of course, you know I'm a BANGBROS girl for life. And it's all coming from me and my inner fantasies. I help create every scene. I write all of the descriptions for it. Anything you see written on the site, I wrote it myself. Obviously, the BANGBROS producers do an amazing job, but it's a collaboratory effect. It'll have...
Bro.
No. You know what?
Yo.
You know what this is equal to? This is like an equal thing. It's like if I started selling drugs with a bunch of people I met recently, and I was like, yeah, Kevin's got a gun, and like Derek has all this like MDMA crystals, and like we have this house out back where we flip it out of, and everyone's just like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, what the fuck are you doing? The same thing she's doing.
Yeah.
She's
Wow.
ratting on herself.
Okay, so
She's so dumb.
remember we were watching that thing, and she goes, they said the hijab scene, right? The hijab scene, and then the guy from the BBC goes, "Oh, don't you think that you would have had death threats? Or like, weren't you scared?" She goes, "Yeah, I was scared, but I still did it anyway." Boom! It was her idea. She wrote all her fantasies. Okay, so
because she was raised like Islamic, so like I'm sure a big fan. She probably, I'm assuming she hates her dad. That's probably not a big claim to make, but this was her like turning against her harsh Islamic upbringing and like shitting on it, like stamping on the flag of Islam basically, because she was oppressed her whole life.
Fucking insane. By the way, I keep hearing like sounds from your computer, dude. It's like dum dum dum. Yeah.
What does it sound like?
Sounds like a window of dum dum dum.
Weird.
I'm not piping through my desktop audio.
I keep hearing it though. Maybe it's just me. I don't know.
Weird. Yeah, I don't know.
Mia has recently claimed 6 years later that she was manipulated into her BANGBROS contract. All right, we remember that too. Yeah. Mia Khalifa was never manipulated into signing her contract. In fact, she renewed her contract for more years and negotiated different terms into it. She actually was quite excited to be on a contract, as you can see here. All right, so let me... It's someone hitting their mic.
I sent you guys a group DM, by the way.
What is it?
A microphone.
What is it?
It's the article where she got hit in the
okay, yeah. Puck. Okay, after we'll check that out. By the way, your mic is clicking, man.
Is it? Okay, I'll fix it.
All right, we're gonna watch the video. Okay, ready, Kyler?
Which video? Sorry.
The fact number. Sorry, the one. Mia has recently claimed for 6 years later that she was manipulated.
Okay, I'm there.
So the facts hit the here. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Ready and play.
6 to 10 scenes. You guys, I'm on contract with BANGBROS now for 6 months. I'm only shooting with BANGBROS. 1 scene a week. Thank you.
Oh, she looks so manipulated.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you. I'm very proud of it. Thank you.
Oh, you're proud of it. You're proud of it.
Thank you. So I shot a scene with them, and then they offered me a contract, and it was. I don't really like talking about it, but it was a deal I couldn't refuse, and also I was very honored because they haven't had a contract girl since Brandy Bell.
Whoa. Woo, Mia, you fucked up. The release is today. My God. She's a Christian, Luna said. Morgan says, poor little victim. Carlotta Derrick says, we're on the street. She's a suspect. Oh, okay, that's kind of crazy. Okay, here we go.
Guys, wait, I don't care what she was religion. It was a joke, guys. I don't know anything about her. I was just making a Islam joke. It's a joke, guys. I don't care what she was. You said it 10 times. I get it. She's a Christian. She's a Catholic. She's not a very good one. She's taking indies on camera. So.
All right. Seeing anything else? I don't think there's anything else because the video had a bunch of stuff. So she's a lying piece of garbage. So here's the wrap up. I scrolled down to the bottom. This is the last paragraph on this. TC458723 donated Ninja Genie. TC is enjoying the show. Thank you so much. Can we get an N in the chat? I want the black background with a white N. I want Neocortex. I want Captain N. I want the football N. I want the Netflix N. I want the N64 logo. I want N's. That's my impersonation of Mia Khalifa. Get it? Lord of the Cox started a diamond. Says BANGBROS are going to screw her again. It's fucking.
Ooh,
shit. More like N Bros. Am I right, guys? TC, thank you so much for supporting the show, man. TC, holy shit, what a. And CIAN and Bug Eaters, all you guys support the show so much, it scares me. Okay, so here's the last paragraph of this Mia Khalifa story. Here we go. You know, if we were cynical, we might think that the reason she wants this press and her prior content removed is because it will make her adult photo business more valuable, all while using the popularity and name recognition from her video content. We're sure she'd never do anything that calculated, though. Oh, they're pretty much going, nah, she's a fucking retard. She doesn't know what she's doing. That's what they just said there. Bang Bros. We are anti-porn here, but we're pro Bang Bros. To be very, very blunt and honest, no one at Bang Bros felt that the relationship was full of ill will or that she harbored these resentments that she has spoken about suddenly the last 6 months. We wish Mia nothing but the best in her adult photography business and any other pursuits she may have. Wait, she's in adult photography now. Huh?
Damn. That was like a slide outside the door. They were like, yeah, oh, fuck you, bitch. I hope you crash.
No, but
Shit, motherfucker!
yeah.
Yes.
Wait, is it bad? No, but hang on. Isn't she? Wait, she does adult photography. Wait.
What does that mean? That doesn't mean anything. Adult
Yeah,
photography. Anyone with the camera above the age of 18 is an adult photographer. You want to get technical about it, so.
All these OnlyFans. OnlyFans. Now, here's the thing, too. Here's the funny thing that we could talk about before we go into the next subject. By the way, amazing find, Kyler. Kyler, that was a great find. And the next one is Adol. Adol, you both of you guys did an amazing job today, I must say. Kyler and Adol, let's give them a round of a fucking applause here. Twisted Mind. The show couldn't be as good as it is without them. But, and without clap. Without clap crew, whatever.
I'm sorry, no more.
It's okay. It's okay. But we got to discuss one thing. Do you think that these women, these girls who are in OnlyFans, they get the ability, the access to do this porn stuff and make some money? Do you think that they're gonna, in 5 years, feel regret, resentment, upset? Because here's my point of view. Yeah, you can make your money right now while your tits aren't loose. Well, your pussy's not loose. You're going to take some pictures, right? But what's going to happen when you're going to want to start a family? What's going to happen? Where does the future lie with these women? Now, if you want to do porn, I mean, yeah, okay, make sex workers, normalize them or whatever, but I'm sorry, for a man who's going to truly show you the respect and love that you deserve, in my opinion, I don't think you're going to find that in a man who knows that you used to hoe around. What do you guys think?
I could tell you what the future lies for them. I could tell you exactly what's going to happen to all these women if you really want to know. I've seen the future. I'm like Nostradamus. I have a crystal ball that I divine visions of the future. And I see all of these OnlyFans women, young women, in their like 18 to 22 range, doing this for a while, maybe till they're 25 perhaps. They kind of get a little older and decide, this is a little crazy. I want to make legitimate money. So what happens is that they ride the cock carousel. They just fuck around with dudes because their pair bonding instincts have been disintegrated due to this behavior. So they can't really form bonds with men. They just float around and just cycle throughout. Like, this guy's a little mean, I'm going to go to somebody else. This guy's a little dumb. This guy's penis is broken.
Not rich enough, yeah.
So they go around and they hit 30, and 30 is a big year for women because their eggs start dying off. They still have them, don't be wrong, they still have them. But the likelihood of them having children gets lower and lower. And then their looks start to kind of fade. Their tits sag a little bit more. They look in them every day. Their tits just, I'm not saying a woman's only values her looks, but I'm just saying for these women, that's about it. So they start, notice like little crow's feet, little jowls when they smile. Mm-hmm. And then they realize that their dating pool is the bottom 20% of men. And they're fucked.
Yeah, and dude, there is, in my opinion, look, there's there's layers and levels of traditional, relationships. Of course, there's like super trad, and then there's like more of a loose thing. But what we're talking about here, we're not talking about even just traditional or not traditional. We're talking about like,
No, I mean, there's good women out there. Don't be wrong. Like, I'm not
yes,
saying
of
there's
course.
not good
No,
women,
not
but
all.
these
No, no, no,
particular
no.
these
No, I'm
particular ones
saying,
are gonna.
I'm not saying
No,
that
I'm
at all.
saying these particular ones are gonna have that problem. There's lots of great
100%.
women out there. Lots of them. You just gotta look.
Yeah, but the thing is, this whole normalize, like, okay, look, normalize sex work. Well, you end up with girls like Mia Khalifa, who's an idiot and lied and thought that BANGBROS would have stayed quiet about this, are not quiet anymore. And now she's wondering, oh, how am I gonna have a family? How am I gonna have a... You're now living with this consequence. And I think that this is important to teach women about morality and sort of your values and all that stuff too. If you want to be in porn, again, do what you want. You can be an adult porn star or do OnlyFans. I don't care, but we have to tell. It's like, okay, look, it's like having a old, being young. Say you're like, 18 and you have a kid or something, right? When you're really young, because you wanted a kid. But then when you're older, you're like, I shouldn't have had a kid when I was so young, right? We make decisions that we aren't even ready for when we're super fucking young. You know what I mean? This is like do I make sense there? Like, does that make sense?
Yeah, I think that I think that hard to articulate this, but it's like men and women have to have different perspectives on this because both men and women are on a biological time limit to procreate. It just so happens that women, through no fault of their own, are on a more strict time limit. And we have to... I'm not saying, like, pop out babies as soon as you start bleeding. That's fucking crazy. But I mean, like, you should spend, like, your mid-20s, maybe a little bit of your early ones, kind of, like, figuring out what you want out of life, and all this shit. And if you're a woman... That doesn't mean go and bang every guy that gives you the slightest bit of attention. That's how you end up like.
Well, it doesn't make you happy either.
No, all it is mindless pleasure seeking. Mindless pleasure seeking. It only if every high is a low, there's an equal low to every high. And if you go out seeking highs and you haven't hit that low yet, it's gonna hit you eventually. And it's not gonna be pretty. And that goes for both people, men and women.
I used to. Give advice, my advice would always be
you're clicking.
Is it clicking again?
Yep.
I'll have to fix it. Give me just a second. But first, I'll just squeeze this out. I think that young women should get an education, figure out what their careers needs to be, and then worry about getting married and having kids. That way, when they have kids, they can help support them. They don't need to rely entirely on men to pay all the bills, and they can make more responsible decisions on when they need to have kids.
Well, that's not even women. That's everyone. That's a general. You have a fixer, Mike, dude. No, that's a general. No, like it's even. Okay. Oh my god, Adol. Oh my god.
Scary.
What the fuck? Okay, it even transcends that. It's not about that's the most obvious statement he just said. Okay, like, oh, women should have an education and do whatever before. I mean, yeah, of course.
I don't think they should even have careers, but that's a different story.
Yeah, no. The woman I'm with, I want to take care of my woman, and I hope she takes care of me in ways that if I'm giving, it's a two-way street, right? But,
yeah,
if I'm taking care of a woman, I'm paying the bills, I'm making sure that the house is up to date with the bills and a fridge full of food, but she helps me with love, support, help around the house, kids type thing. That's an amazing exchange. Now, if a woman wants to work, I'm okay with that too. But once it becomes this, like, the woman's working so much that now both of you aren't even together, what's the fucking point? I think. I don't know. This is why a lot of CEO women are not happy, right? a lot of women who are in higher power positions are single because men can't deal with that. You can't, you want a woman who is feminine, who's, you know what I mean? Do I make sense here, right? Or maybe I'm just
no, you make
thinking
sense.
old
It's
school.
the thing is like it's not old school. It's how the natural order is. What happened was that women got tricked into thinking that having a career was like this noble thing that everyone wants to do, and you're being held back from being a wage slave. You want to be a wage slave. It's fun. Men get to do it. Nobody wants to go to work. Are you insane? Men don't even want to go to work and have a career. It sucks. They want to be at home with their family. But what I think women got tricked along the line to thinking that like motherhood was like beneath them and dirty and wrong and shameful and having babies is gross and kids are gross and all this stuff. No, motherhood's a beautiful thing. I think it's wonderful. I think it's a part of life that's natural. I think that. Go ahead.
Well, I think, like, I guess to clarify what I was saying is not necessarily go out and be a CEO, but like have a skill. I have like some world experience before
So
you
you're
feel
a
like
wild oats.
Well, kind of, but it like doesn't mean like go around and bang everything that moves either. But like have some work experience, do a job, like have your own apartment, like pay your own car bill, like pay your own phone bills, pay your car insurance, have some responsibility, and that way when you do get married and you do have a child, you don't feel like you missed out on the other half of life, as well as that you have some logic, some responsibility. You
Missed
see a
out
lot
on
of,
what? Being a wage slave? Toiling for 8 hours a day? No one wants to do that. Nobody
I
wants to
disagree
go to
with
work.
Adol completely. I'm like,
Yeah,
completely,
nobody.
I disagree.
And by the time, if you do that, by the time you get out of doing that, you could be 27 and like almost dead egger status by then. You could have passed
I'm
you
not
by.
saying wait till 30. I'm saying like, at 18, get a job for a couple of years and think about having kids around 24, 25. Is
Well,
about
a
good
long
age.
time ago, the skills that women would learn were like, food preservation techniques like canning, all this shit, like stuff around the more the domestic tasks. Like it's a complete skill set that's hard to learn. It takes like generations of women to teach each other these things. And over time it became more obfuscated and like kind of
I
things are
guess I'm
really
just
easy now. Like you can just instead of making your own food preserves, you can just buy, jars of pickles and jam. Because back in the day, you grow your own food, so you had to find ways to preserve it for the winter and stuff, and that usually was something that the women taught each other throughout the years. And like cooking is a skill. It's sewing. People made their own clothes, but the problem is along the way, we can just buy clothes now. We can just buy food now. There's no need to have these domestic skills. They're kind of outdated now, so we kind of lost touch with that. So I do
Yeah, that's
think that
true.
I
That's
do
true.
think I think people tend to how do I say this? People tend to look upon these domestic skills we've forgotten as like beneath them and like basic and like it's submissive, I guess. And it's really not. It's really important skills that women were taught from their mothers and their mothers learned it from their mothers, and they're like it was this big thing. But
Well,
now we don't have that.
that was the first wave of feminism that came along and shamed women and said, "Oh, if you're staying at home, you're wasting your potential." Like that. Yeah, I disagree with that. I guess I'm just thinking about this, like
Well, I think you're
as an
right in a
older
certain way.
guy.
I think you're right in a certain way. Like the modern world we live in is not the same, so we have to do things
Yeah,
differently.
there is that. But I think that there's even something else that we're missing in this equation. And I genuinely think Tuesday was talking about, and Nyla was talking about, and a few people in chat were talking about it. And this is maybe through, I don't know if maybe it's social media or this horror culture, this fucking pro fucking be a skank, OnlyFans, everyone's a porn star, everyone's jerking off to porn, everyone's posting, everyone's putting furry porn, all this bullshit. I don't know if it's that, or I don't know if it's because of fucking dating apps like Tinder or heading to bars and the hookup culture. I feel as if a lot of women and men, I mean, but I'm gonna use women as an example in this, is that there is a lack of respect and actual love. There's always the grass is always greener on the other side. I'm happy here, but this guy has more money. This guy is this. A man can work super fucking hard. He's at work all the time. His wife gets fucking. This is through obviously through the culture that we unfortunately live in. I don't know what the fuck it is, but this culture that we live in has really, really threw in like this toxic, gross environment for people to fall in love in. And it's actually turned a lot of people, including myself and a lot of people I know, very cynical when it comes to finding a relationship. Hopefully you're very lucky and you're able to find someone that you could literally just... And by the way, you know what a big thing is here too is the game culture. I'll text her back in 3 days and if she texts back too fast, and it's like this fucking game of fucking bullshit where it all feels so fake. It all feels so fucking... Oh wait, you're supposed to ask her. You're supposed to ask her.
What's that ass do?
You're supposed to ask her in 3 months. In 3 months, you're supposed to ask her to be this, and it's like everything's like a timeline. Like everything's written in stone. No one follows their heart anymore. Well, there are people who do, and I hope people in the chat, and I hope even if you don't, maybe this is opening up your eyes. But I feel as if a lot of people are. It's just fucking this, whatever culture it is. Whatever culture is happening.
Well, Andy, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know what to call it either, but I will say one thing. I'm not one of those guys who's like return to tradition, the wheat fields, and all this shit. I'm not. I do think there's a way to have the modern things we have and still be not completely deranged. Our culture's in decline. We are on the decline. That's what it is.
Well, and earlier too, I guess I was thinking too, like we've all dated that woman that was like really cute and fun to be around, but super immature. Like never had to do anything on their own, never had to pay any bills. So you never want to have a kid with that person. So I guess a little bit of work experience is what I mean, like some real life experience. You want a woman that's not going to burn the house down making macaroni and cheese.
That's hilarious kids, right? You mentioned that because the last long term I had, one of the first thoughts I had about her was she's cute, she's pretty, she's got a nice body, but she's too immature for me to be in a relationship with. I told somebody that. And then I got tricked by the vagina.
See,
and
that's what I'm
3
saying,
years later, I'm like, dude, what the fuck am I doing? What's going on? What's happening?
Well, that's what happens,
shrivels
right?
up my cock more than when stupid falls out of a woman's mouth.
You
can't have a conversation with them. You can't talk about anything like real or serious.
Well, the thing is men think that they want a girlfriend who's like a guy friend with a vagina. You don't want that. It sounds cool. Like she plays video games, she watches anime, and she can do that stuff as whatever, but if it's like the main thing you bond over, it's just like you have a dude friend with a vagina that you bang, you live with. That's not a woman. That's a roommate. And I think it's easy too to reel back a little bit. I don't want to completely rag on women, because there are great women out there, as a truth. Absolutely. You got to look a little harder, but they're there. But men also are raised to be chicken shit retards a lot of the time and treat women like fucking sometimes women act like cum-dumpsters. It's a two-way street. Like women who date me are like taken aback because I'm nice to them, and I'm just like, yeah, I opened the fucking door for you. That's how I was raised to like. That's a normal thing for me to open the car door for you even. I do that shit. And some women don't like that stuff because it's corny or whatever. The last woman I dated was like freaking out in the car because I opened the car door for her and closed it. And she was just like holding my hand in the seat, putting my hand in her lap inside of her vagina. And it was really warm. That fucking got her going. I was like, what the fuck? And like, you're warm? She's like, yeah, that was hot. I'm like, okay, shit. All right.
Yeah, I was kind of raised like that too. Traditional, like gentlemen refer to other gentlemen as sir when you don't know somebody's name. You introduce yourself, that kind of stuff. Especially older gentlemen. Ma'am, sir, opening car doors for women, opening doors for ladies, even strangers. Like coming out of the store or whatever, you hold the door open for ladies, that kind of thing.
Well, Adol, you got to Andy, Adol, if you're in chat listening to this and you relate to our story, be careful of the woman you give that experience to, because you got to give it to the right one. You can't give it to all of them, because some of them will take advantage of it.
That's very true too. Yeah.
All right. That was a good discussion. Really enjoyed that. Now, We're going to read one more article. Ladies and gentlemen, this has to do with what we're talking about. What a good episode so far today.
I forgot
Holy
about
shit.
this. I forgot we didn't read this yet. I'm excited.
Yes, I know. I was enjoying both of your conversations. Like, that was fucking great. And I think I made some point. May I ask people in chat, what happened to me the last month?
I was gonna say the same thing. Like, I hear you talk sometimes. I'm like, Andy, you have turned a corner. This is
What
good to
happened?
hear from you. I don't know.
What,
You got the fear of God scared into you in Miami.
It was after I spoke to JLP. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Yep.
I love
No, 'cause-
I love JLP. He's a cool dude.
gonna-
He's got some good stuff going on in his head.
Yeah,
to send
Dak
you an
loves the
extra
stories, by the
Bible.
way. Well, you know what it was too. I was very cynical with relationships and sort of like kind of like, oh my god, fucking, and sort of more of in the immature side, and I don't know. I think just be more mature with doing the show on time, making sure I always do show prep, doing the kill stream, editing stuff. Getting my shit together, being off the hard stuff, and
R's.
I'm sorry,
The hard R's.
the hard R's, and now that's like I quit smoking cigarettes. I block everyone with the drama bullshit, and then the stopping with what's it called with now the porn, and focusing myself. I'm totally different. It's pretty fucking cool. But now, this last story. Are you guys ready? This is like, we saved the best for last. We really did. And by the way, 800 still watching. WTF?
Good God.
Okay, guys, this is fucked. All right? Chat's gonna love this, by the way. Here we go. OnlyFans could face bill of over 3 years worth of unpaid taxes. What?
Savage.
Dude, how insane. Right?
That's
man.
this is like my dream come true. This is like Christmas. Today's like Christmas, but like round one, Christmas hasn't even happened yet. It's not even December.
Read further because chat won't believe who's actually busting them. They won't believe it.
Shut the
Shane
fuck.
Dawson.
All right.
No.
I haven't read this. Here we go. OnlyFans could be forced to pay a bill covering more than 3 years' worth of unpaid taxes, Sky News reports. The content subscription service began charging VAT for the very first time last week. But Her Majesty Revenue of Customs, HMRC, is now believed to be investigating whether the company should have been collecting VAT since it launched in 2016, which it should have, right?
Yeah.
Based fucking Brits.
Brit.
Based
So,
Brits.
hang on. So basically, they haven't been paying taxes for 4 years?
Insanity.
Do you know how much money they make? Do you know how much money they fucking make? And these bitches, I fucking called this when I was like reviewing this shit and making jokes about it. I was like, these bitches ain't paying their taxes on this. They ain't getting the fucking, this is kind of fucked. This is cool.
Totally. This
Too much
rules.
money.
Can we get a
The
one if
sweatpants.
this is Britain's redemption?
Yeah,
Can we get a one in
sweatpants.
chat?
Wait, sweatpants. Boner donated 8 diamonds saying Thought Audit 2.0. We got, okay. If HMRC finds the company has been deliberately evasive with its tax returns, it could be handed a penalty worth double the tax owed.
Oh shit.
Whoa.
Eat shit, motherfucker.
That's cool. OnlyFans is a platform where people can share exclusive content in return for a monthly subscription fee and is particularly popular amongst amateur pornographic models. Company states that it takes 20% of subscription fees, with the rest going directly to content creators. As such, if the HMRC determines the company should have been collecting VAT since it began operating, which is almost always charged at 20%, it would have had hand over all of the UK income to cover this. OnlyFans told Lad Bible, following continuous communication with UK tax authorities, we have implemented changes to the treatment of the UK EU income from the 1st of July 2020. All right, so here we go. There's more here. This represents a change of basis for VAT purposes, making OnlyFans the principal on the sale as opposed to the agent. This is due to the recent interpretation of the EU law by the HMRC. Okay, scroll down here. Within the communication with HMRC, our tax position since inception is being reviewed. We have previously been paying VAT on the basis of being an agent, which was incorrect, by the way, is what I think this is where I think this is going. So our UK and EU customer base is an extremely important part of OnlyFans. However, any potential tax obligation arising from the switch of VAT basis would not have an impact on the continued operations of the business. Yeah, well, it's going to really fuck up what you've already made. So, and if you have to pay double, you are gone. However, the HMRC said that there had been no recent changes to the VAT rules relating to electronically supplied services and digital platforms, adding that current UK VAT rules reflect EU VAT legislation. An HMRC spokesperson told Lad Bible, we are unable to comment on an identifiable business. We ensure the tax system is fair for all businesses, that the companies are paying all the tax that is due, reflecting the value that they get from the UK users. So what it sounds to me, from what I gather, and maybe I'm wrong here, you can help me out, Kyler and Adol, is that they have been basically paying their taxes in the incorrect form, like in the incorrect
bracket.
Your bracket, yeah.
Bracket,
so
yeah.
they've been
they
doing it
weren't
as
identifying
agent,
themselves as
but it's not an agent.
Right. Yes.
There's
So
it's
not
not
only
agent.
that,
What is
but-
it? What is it? It's not agent. What is it? Sorry. It's supposed to be
more of a platform, I guess, like a publishing platform. They need to be like filing their taxes under, so they probably weren't paying the right amount of taxes. And just to keep everybody in mind, if you think that paying double is bad, keep this also on top of your brain, that the UK, like the pound sterling, is over the US dollar. So paying double that is going to be absolutely fucking brutal.
That's insane. I'm excited.
Val brought up in the chat a minute ago that since VAT's like a EU thing, and now that Brexit happened, how will it affect it? I think it's going to be treated as if it happened in the EU, because whenever this occurred, it was during the time that they're part of the EU. So I think it'll be treated as such, is the impression I'm getting.
Well,
say
you
a
also
Go ahead.
you also take a look at like countries like Spain and Greece and other countries that are still in the EU that are struggling because they're not getting enough tax revenue. They started going after athletes really aggressively. You guys remember, was it the Cayman Islands or the Panama Banks or whatever documents that leaked through WikiLeaks that showed a bunch of businesses like basically using it as a tax haven? And a bunch of countries went after like really rich celebrities, athletes. They're going to get that money. And if the UK is leaving Brexit, like, you know, obviously they are, but when that goes through, they're going to try to find every tax penny they possibly can. So if you think that OnlyFans is going to like somehow just skirt away and not have to pay, you know, a huge tax fine, you got another thing coming, because they're going to need all the money they can get once they leave the EU.
Hello?
Yeah,
Yes.
Sorry, the voice meter. So yeah, so here's the thing too, is that this OnlyFans shit. Look, okay, we were talking about, we had a great discussion on the porn industry and relationships and all that stuff, which is all good and well. And if people want, and here's my statement, by the way. If you're an adult, there are consequences to being in porn. I think we should teach women that it's not a good path to go on. I really think that. And I think that we should teach men about controlling their,
Instincts.
their fucking, it's not even, your instincts shouldn't be to fucking just come. It should be to be a better person, right? But if you want to do these dirty things, an adult's an adult. You should let them do whatever they want. Again, education and explanation on these topics is probably the best course of action to better people. However, if you want to be a whore, you want to be a fucking coomer, that's your prerogative.
There's social
Okay.
consequences to that. There just are. Like, that's how it is.
Beyond that, but if you want to do it, we already talked about the social consequences, and we could talk about that even more if we want. But right now, the point that I want to make is because of the type of industry it is. So it's girls spreading their vagina, taking nude photos, tits, making sexualization of bodies, or and people are making easy money from being this and the coomer and simps and whatever. But there's something to be said for these types of industries, whether it be prostitution, whether it be porno, whether it be OnlyFans. There's always this fucking element of, I don't want to say criminality, but this of sketchy behavior, not paying taxes, being paid under the table. There's drugs involved. There's this. There's like this, like
Trafficking.
there's like they think they transcend every other business. Every other business, like a food. If you run a restaurant, you get fucking the health inspectors come in and they have to check everything and they fucking see if you pass the test. If you run a fucking furniture business, there are people that they can go to the Better Business Bureau, a bureau if you're fucking being sketchy. But for some reason, did you guys see this with Pornhub recently? There are girls who have been begging Pornhub. This video is when I was 16. This video, I was raped. I was forced into this video. This is my ex-boyfriend posting this video. And they didn't do anything about it. And now Pornhub is under fire, as they should be. You have these businesses are already disgusting for what they provide and what they do. Now, if you want to jerk off to porn once in a while, I mean, I've done it. You should have the right to do it. But this criminality, I'll say this criminality element to it, drug use, prostitution, sex trafficking, stolen videos, non-consensual releases of these videos, and just this, then not paying your taxes and pushing girls into this fucking industry because of the temptation of the money. This is the thing that I want to talk about, or I have just explained, is the fact that these businesses somehow feel like they transcend laws. Hollywood light. Thank you, Mr. Fister. Woo!
The porn industry is just Hollywood without the mask on, basically. Like, if you want to get down to it, it's the same thing. It's just like one of them is more blatant about what they do. And also, the porn industry is predatory as well, because they get these bright-eyed young women who think they're going to be stars and be respected and make a lot of money. And they do make money for a while. Yeah, and they do go to award shows and get recognized for about, I think the average shelf life of an average porn actress is like 4 months or so. Maybe more, 6 months. And then there's a revolving door of women ready to take your place in the industry. As soon as you're like remotely aged or just like you're not selling movies anymore, they just kick you out. There's a new younger chick ready to take your place. Endless meat coming in there. So you're replaceable. The only porn star that I know of that's remotely made a career past like her 40s is Heather from I Deep Throat, and she's a goddamn legend. God bless that bitch.
Yeah. By the way, someone said, Claudia Derek said, "Oh, Andy stopped jerking off for 5 days and he's a prophet." I've always look the Coomer thing. I told you that was a fucking troll. How fucked up can I like?
It was just a persona. Like
It was a
you put on
persona
as
to be funny,
It's
right? It was a
funny.
comedic
Yeah.
persona. It was a vehicle of comedy because of how disgusting it is. And I understand that. And by the way, I think you keep hitting your mic or something. Like you have to stop
Maybe.
touching
I'm
it.
turning my chair. I'll move it this way.
Yeah, no, your mic is thum thum thum. You have to stop touching it. There, I hear it again.
I'm moving it right now out of the way of my chair. Maybe it was hitting my chair.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely that. But no, but here's the thing: is I always knew that industry was dirty. I've done the NoFap thing before. I've tried. I knew these things. I mean, the Coomer meme was supposed to be funny and it was a joke, but I actually got into watching porn again, and it's just like I never. Here's the funny thing with porn. Maybe the first time you haven't jerked off in a while, it's fun. You go, oh, that was fun. It gets like by the end of like you doing it every day, you go like you feel like you just do it to just squeeze one out. You don't get that feeling of like, oh my god, you know what I mean? It just becomes like that easy dopamine drip, and it's an addiction. That's what it is, right? It's part of a, but I've already quit so many of my addictions: the hard stuff, then the cigarettes, and then the drama, and now the porn, and also getting rid of certain people in my life who were holding me back from achieving my full potential. Not that I've even hit my full potential. I'm still working at it every single day. So to Claudia Derek, it's not like I quit jerking off for 5 days. I'm sure you've noticed the last 3 weeks to a month, I've abandoned that persona as like that joking persona, and I'm trying to be more. I don't know. Maybe I'm more comfortable now, and I feel like I'm in my groove where I don't need to like be exact. You know what I mean? Like
Crazy kooky.
Crazy
like,
kooky.
whoa.
Yeah. LOL, jerking off. And I'm
Oh my
actually
God.
really fucking happy with how I feel right now. Like I feel great. And look, I might jerk off in a week. I'm gonna try to no porn it for sure, right? But I never want to fall back into that. And I think if we keep this topic alive and well, and we, talk about it and shit, it's gonna keep me on track. And I think that I am on track, ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
Here's the thing too: is like whenever
Hang
you
on,
notice
hang on,
like
yeah, real
go
fast.
ahead.
Internet
Yeah.
friends, I don't blame you. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, I didn't see what he said, but I'll imagine.
Yo.
But anyway, the thing about porn is like back in the day, they had to buy a magazine or buy a tape. In the 70s and the 80s, and the internet came around, and the porn is free. You don't need to pay any money for porn. If you do, you're a retard. But because you can just download it from torrents, you can go to a website where it's like Pornhub. It's all free. And you have to ask yourself, when something is that free and available, why is it? Why do people want you to consume this so badly? What's the reason? I don't know. I have no answer for that. Like marijuana, for instance, used to be illegal. Like it was hard to get. You had to go through grimy places to get. Now there's a weed store in Oklahoma on every corner of a city block. It's just like, why is it so readily available all of a sudden? It's just weird. Like if people say also
Weed I'm fine with. Weed I'm cool.
Yeah,
with.
but I don't care.
But by the way, smoking weed all the time is bad for you. It's not good. You shouldn't do it all the time.
Well, for me, it's like it's not so much that the question has an answer; it's that you ask yourself that, like, what does it mean to you? Like, why, like, porn? Like I said a while back about Facebook. Facebook's free to use. Whenever something's free, you're the product. Like you're being sold. So you have to fucking figure that out for yourself.
Well, there is a conspiracy that maybe we can talk about. I don't know what you guys think about this. Is the there's like okay. Okay, there's obviously the porn industry exists to make money, right? First and foremost, that's why anything exists as a business. But then there's the like when we look at like simps and how they spend their money, right? There's also this thing where, in my opinion, when a man is addicted to porn and it affects his cock during regular sex, which is a definite side effect of too much masturbation to pornography, your brain rewires itself to be turned on to these like fucking it's fake, right? It's not what sex is. You don't edge and change the girl every 30 seconds during real sex. You know what I mean? Different like story plots or whatever, and you have to go into like crazier and crazier. If you like, the top rated stuff is crazy because that's what people need. Porn addicts need the edgier and crazier and like, oh, look at this. But there's also this thing, besides the money stuff and that stuff, there's like this conspiracy, and it sort of like kind of makes sense. I feel like porn, because it weakens men, right? When you jerk off all the time, it makes you weaker, right?
Yeah. It
makes you weaker. Do you think that it exists to make men weak?
It could be argued that, you know, you could combine the porn thing with the opioid painkiller epidemic and like all this, like, even weed. You could argue, I'm not saying that's true about weed. I don't care if you smoke. I used to smoke a ton of weed, but I'm saying the fact that it's so easily available in every street corner now, it's designed to weaken the populace of men to make them subservient and, you know, very, what's the word? It makes them very suggestible. It makes them very passive. They don't snap out of it and look like, what's going on in my country? What's happening? Whoa, things are crazy. I didn't even notice. Whoa, I was too busy beating and doing painkiller pills and smoking weed.
I could see the argument being made for that, but honestly, I think it's just because it's a guaranteed sell, right? Like,
yeah, that's also a good argument too. Sex sells. The short-term dopamine hit sells. People want instant gratification now. They want to feel good now.
The dopamine drip, which we'll have a show on dopamine in its entirety, because that's really, I've been addicted to. You know what's funny, by the way? Since I've quit cigarettes, hard stuff, focused on myself, and now with the NoFap thing, and I've been like researching like psychology. There was that thing I did last week about narcissism, and now I'm like doing a lot of research on just random topics, just like random like things I'm interested in, and I'm just like, people on Ralph's show today when I had some metaphor about Johnny Depp, about
that was amazing.
Yeah, and I was killing it on Ralph's show today, and everyone's like, what the fuck? Why is Andy like? Maybe it's a twofold thing. I have a lot more energy. I'm sure people on the show notice I have a lot more energy lately, with just bettering myself in general. But number two is I've been researching just fucking random things and just like getting like genuinely interested in it. And I sort of like today, for example, when Kyler and Adol put the topics that we were going to be talking about, and I liked them, I started researching about NoFap, because we're talking about pornography, right? So NoFap, which led me into dopamine, which led me into this huge, and I started posting it in our newsroom. If you're part of our Discord, head into the newsroom and scroll up. I posted it. I might make a like video list for people, like things I'm watching and researching, to put videos in there so you can watch it and maybe like keep like if you're interested in things I'm researching. But psychology's been a really big thing too, and yeah, it's really cool. This dopamine drip thing literally has to do with so much things we've been talking about and covering on the show. And like, think about the dopamine drip with, we're talking about Sky Williams, money, and then you're famous on YouTube, and then you're like the leader of all these people in a house, and you feel like, you know, that's him taking those drips of dopamine. And what happens is you have to get more and more sources of this dopamine to even just feel what you felt. You start taking drugs, you start doing Adderall, you start snorting some lines, you start getting drunk all the time, you start having sex with people who you might not love constantly, and just to feel, and then you get a disease or whatever, right? And I think it's really fucking interesting.
Well, the thing about life is that people look at you like, oh, you changed, Andy. Like, oh, you're so different now. That's normal to change and expand and grow and stuff, because if you're not changing, you're not questioning yourself, every day. Well, every day. I'm not saying like question the ground beneath you at all times. I'm just saying like, look at yourself critically. If you're not doing that, you're dead. And if you want to be comfortable, just die.
Yeah. Sex
Well, I've
with
always,
strangers is really bad.
That's
sorry,
greasy.
what is it? Honestly, look, I had a couple of those. Like one night, you feel
Awful.
miserable. It
Greasy.
doesn't even feel good. While like the catch, I guess, is that, again, I don't want to keep saying it over and over. I don't want to annoy you guys, but dopamine, that catch, you're like, I can do it. I have game. She finds me attractive. I'm sexy. I'm whatever. And then you're in this apartment of someone you don't know, and you're in someone's bed you don't know. You feel all anxiety. Oh man, it's fucking nasty, man.
This too is bring it back to porn. You mentioned that the stuff on the top list is like crazy shit. Like a lot of it I've heard, I haven't seen it myself, but I heard a lot of it's like incest, like stepbrother, stepsister stuff, like weird incest things. And there was a joke I forgot who told the joke, but it's like, yeah, because those are the only videos where it feels like the woman's doing something wrong. Like it's naughty, nothing else feels weird anymore or naughty or like, it's taboo. That's the last thing. We've gone so far up the list, like, and also I think too it ties back to the one night stand with the stranger thing too. Is like, if you're dating a chick, you kind of become numb to it, and then you like that's the next level. It's like, I'm fucking a stranger. She thinks I'm hot. Like this is disgusting. I'm getting off on this. This is weird. Like it's always another level of like dopamine hit. You have to keep doing it. You have to keep upping. It's like even humor, like edgy humor. Like eventually, like on even on the Bone Zone, I had to keep upping the ante from things I said because it would start to like, okay, we get it, like, haha, funny. But there was no context to it. It's just, it was insane shit. And if you keep saying insane shit for shock value, you have to keep upping it and like being more ridiculous.
Well, look at Ralph's show. I say insane shit and funny stuff, but lately, I add to the story. I ask questions. I do this. I do that. I do the insane stuff.
Well, there's a right way to do it and a wrong way.
You know what? Well, I'll just say it's real fast. Removing the Coomer persona, that joke persona, removing it, and talking about what I talk now, it's forced me to not rely on the easy sex joke, and it's changing. It's making me better. It's like working out your I don't know, not personality, but your
muscle, your funny muscle. Like it's something
funny
you and I
muscle.
Both, yeah, we talked about this. Yeah.
It's not, and by the way, someone's saying untwisted mind or minds. No, I would say it's still twisted mind. You want to know why? Because what we're saying right now, people
not
don't
popular.
Like it.
It's
not
crazy
popular.
to most people.
Right, Adol?
Everyone in this chat, you all agree with us and stuff. And if you don't agree with us, you get where we're coming from. If we said this stuff to a crowd of like 100,000 people at some kind of venue, they would get pitchforks.
Killed.
There'd be 10 women with dyed hair and like piercings in their face saying like, be a slut, do whatever you want. And I'd be like, you can be a slut. Listen to me, you can do that. You're a free woman. But there's consequences. And they're just like, no, there's not. And I'm like, just wait. Give it 5 years.
Yeah, real
I'm
fast
gonna
here.
get some water while you read these.
Good, cool, perfect. Old Gen Xer donated 8 diamonds saying, thanks, guys, for not being F-slurs. No, thank you, Gen Xer, for not being an F-slur. Sweatpants Boner donated 8 diamond. Thank you all so much for the support. You guys are amazing. Addictive behavior rewires natural pathways. That is 100%. I've been looking at those neural pathways and sort of how they why and how they exist, it's fucking cool. Like,
Good stuff. It's really
like-
good stuff.
yeah, so basically, like, say you're learning piano, right? And you're learning a song, right? Your brain is creating a neural pathway, and the more you do it, the more it can retrace that neural pathway until you perfect the song, right? That's why some things you can do when you start driving, for example, right? When you start driving, your first day driving, you could be focused. Right? You're like looking everywhere. You're checking every mirror. But you suck at driving. Smash cut to 5 years. You've created the neural pathway of driving, of learning how to drive, to a point where you could be drinking a coffee in one hand and a cigarette in the other. You're looking back. You're changing the radio. You're looking for something in the middle. You're on the highway. You're doing a turn on the highway. And you're fine. Because you've fucking solidified that neural pathway, that creation of memory. That's why, like, being a kid and learning stuff, you learn it better because that pathway is easier to create. And the more things that we learn in our life, the more cluttered our brain is, the more neural pathways it needs to go through from things that we've learned, from memories and deja vu and sort of just all that stuff, right? And
Right.
porn, what porn does here, this is very interesting, all right? What porn does, I saw this a few days ago. What porn does is it creates a very terrible neural pathway, all right? What it does is, so when you're fucking a girl, when you haven't watched porn, it's amazing, right? You feel connected, especially if you love her and whatever, and you're in it, your dick's as hard as it can be, and blah, 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 right? Because your brain is finding the horny neural pathway, and it's got no interruptions in it. When you watch porn, it's adjusting that neural pathway into seeing bukkake, seeing orgy, seeing fucking stepbrother, fucking seeing whatever other fucking all this stuff. Just 1 second, and then
Yeah.
it's creating this thing. So then when you fuck a girl, your brain doesn't. So if you haven't fucked a chick in a while, but you've been watching porn for months, when you have sex with a girl now, your brain doesn't get turned on from that situation because it doesn't have that memory. That's not the neural pathway to your being turned on, your horniness. So that's why people who watch a lot of porn, when they're fucking people, they have to close their eyes and imagine different things just to feel that because you're so desensitized to it. So when you stop watching porn, you're actually, and you start showing your care for one person, and you start falling in love again, and you start having just regular sex, and your brain is recreating that neural pathway to sex being better. Fucking really cool.
Well, it was like what Kyler was saying. Like you got to keep upping the ante, right? You got to get more and more wild shit to like feel something, because your brain's programmed like it's like you've hit that dopamine like regular, and now you need more and more and more to feel anything.
Well,
Imagine how weird it'd be. Like, let's say, like, I think watching porn, whatever, like, do it. I don't, it's your choice. You're an adult and stuff. But like, just take it out of context. Just think of like, just think of it this way, okay? So you're in a committed relationship. I think watching porn when you're in a committed relationship's weird anyway. Like, just that's beside the point. But imagine like your wife comes home, you had a day off work, and she comes home. She's like, "What'd you do today?" And you're like, "I watched two people I don't know have sex and rub my dick until I came." That's weird.
yeah.
That's weird.
And that was, I like how Sweatpants Boner donated that dime, and then goes, addictive behavior rewires natural pathways. Someone's like, we need case studies on it. There's tons of studies. Literally search it. Maybe one day we'll do a show on it. But yeah, this is a fucking, it's not even a phenomenon. This is like how our brains actually work. Our brains work and that's why, skateboarders don't even need to think about their tricks. They just do it because they've memorized that neural pathway of that movement. It becomes second nature to them. Playing video games, for example, speed running, perfect example. Remember me doing Resident Evil 3 speed runs? When I started it, I sucked. By the end, I could play that game like perfectly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like
I'm creating the pathway. But if I start playing Resident Evil 2 all the time, when I return back to 3, I won't be as good because my brain has changed the neural pathway and remembers 2. It's kind of fucked. That's sort of like a weird example, but it makes sense.
yeah, it's just like Data on Star Trek. He's fully anatomically correct, as in he has a penis. And he's fully trained in every manner of lovemaking known to the galaxy. So that's me basically. Because I watched all this porn, I got all this cool stuff programmed in my head, ladies. I can do some weird stuff.
Yeah,
Just
and
kidding.
by the way, okay, so the thing is that muscle memory or procedural memory. I think procedural memory and muscle memory are connected.
Like work together, yeah.
They work to yeah. Your muscle memory works with procedural memory because procedural memories are like the steps to do something, but your muscle memory needs to be involved with that. It's like hand in hand. It's like, what came first, the chicken or the egg? What came first, your muscle memory or procedural memory? It's both. They both are, they both.
Like procedural would be like say you're doing like martial arts and you're like learning a form, right? Procedural will be like, I got to turn, I got to punch, kick, then I turn, punch, kick. But the muscle memory is your muscles being like used to that fluid motion.
Yeah.
Whereas you're remembering the steps is where the procedural
Yeah,
memory. So they
procedural
go
memory.
hand in hand.
Well, procedural memory is the
The aspect of it, like
the
the actual
order,
brain
yeah,
part.
the steps of that, and then muscle memory is you've done that procedure so many times that it
Oh
becomes
my
a
God.
natural.
Andy,
What's up?
have you ever heard of Martin? I think it's Martin Cabello the Third.
No.
Oh, I know what we're watching tomorrow on the show.
Ooh, don't ruin it.
Ooh-wee. It goes deep.
This
It
show
goes from
is the best.
Motivation.
Show.
It is the best because oh my, I forgot Martin. If you're in the chat, you know who Martin Cabello. I think it's Cabello the Third. If you know who he is, you know what we're in for. This guy, he is. I could do like my own 5-hour show on him. It goes from like mnemonic sayings like a spark of light that is real light. Hebrews what? Hebrews ketones. What the fuck was it? Hebrews what? Ketones. God's ketones to heal my bones. And then he talked about neuroplasticity, which is what we're talking about is neuroplasticity. Someone mentions it in a super chat. He talks
Yeah.
about all this stuff, but he's fucking autistic as shit. He's like jacked and shredded, and he talks about like the FBI and like the CIA like raping people. I don't know. It goes yeah, CIA
Yeah,
ends.
don't
It goes
ruin it.
deep.
Don't ruin
It
it.
goes deep.
Yeah. All right, cool. All right. Real fast here. Sweatpants Boner donated a diamond again. He says behavior, running and working out in its place of it. So, okay, sorry. So Sweatpants Boner, there's 2 diamonds, and one whole sentence says, so it's a matter of creating new ones by changing behavior, running and working out in place of it. Yeah, for example, with, another one, neurostimulating and the reinforcement from peers add serotonin to the offset the dopamine drop. So okay, here's what I learned. Okay, so for example, I used to do some hard stuff. I smoked cigarettes, watched porn, was a part of the drama, and like used that to get all my dopamine. Right now, I removed each one by one. Right. So what happens is, this is pretty fucking cool actually. What I'm gonna say right now. All right, our goal-seeking behavior. So me trying to get a better job, make more money. Me trying to work out and be better, right? Me trying to find a woman who I love. This is goals. So you have goal-seeking behavior. And these are ultimately the greatest amount of dopamine you'll get because it's a long-term happiness, right? You work out, you look in the mirror, you feel good. You're with someone you love, you always feel good. And you have a career, you make a lot of money, you're happy, you feel good. And then once you reach those levels, now you're with this person that you love. You've hit that peak. Now you want to have a kid with them. Okay, your career is doing well, but you need more. So you now get a promotion or get a better job. Now, so that's sort of how our goal-seeking behavior works using dopamine. So goals are made with dopamine. So if you do drugs, if you masturbate to porn, if you are involved with drama to get like, fucking gossiping and this and that, and for your dopamine, all these things is all fake. It's all fake. It's not goals. It's not a goal to do cocaine. But cocaine gives you the dopamine that you would have gotten from finding someone you love, from going to a workout. It's just a more intense, quick way of receiving it. So you have a lot of people who they'll get into one addictive thing to the next addictive thing to the next addictive thing, and they have to try to top themselves. Look at people who smoke cigarettes, right? When you start, you smoke a few cigarettes a day, and then you have to smoke 5 cigarettes, and then you smoke 10, then you smoke a half pack, then you smoke a pack a day, because you're trying to get more of that dopamine. But when you stop smoking cigarettes, you don't receive dopamine from there, which adds more of a drive to seek it elsewhere, and hopefully you put that goal-seeking behavior to receive dopamine into positive things like your life, your health, your job, and your family. God fucking damn it. I just read about this fucking yesterday or something.
It ties back to what I said earlier about modern life taking away a lot of our reasons for doing things in nature. Like before in nature, we like make our own shelter, we'd hunt our own food, we make our own clothes, we raise our own kids. Now that modern life has taken those things away from us for the most part, we don't have a lot, because in nature, like, that response was triggered by completing goals. Okay, I got my family, I got a family now, I found a mate, I made shelter. Like, you get those chemical rewards to your brain. But now that we don't have a reason to, we find new things like speed running and whacking our PPs and doing a little blade blow. Like, those are the new things we do because now modern life has made things so easy and convenient for us. Even the most simple things like going and finding a steady mate is just like not even worth it because we could just.
You know what's
order
funny?
Food on an app. You can, yeah.
Well, you know what's funny? Just real fast that you said that. I read about this too, and one of the examples was Tinder and like dating apps and women. So women, why a lot of women, like, they need validation, right? The dopamine trip, the validation. That's how women get validation, or dopamine as well, is a man going, I want to fuck you. And what happens when you simp to a girl? They go, thank you, and they don't fuck you. They want to fuck the guy who is more difficult to catch, right?
In their minds, it's a bigger goal because they're not as accessible.
Yeah, and therefore exactly. So it's a bigger reward, right? And it's an unfortunate trait that some women have, and this is also like men. What men do is they'll fuck a girl. Why be in a relationship with a girl when you can fuck this girl, and you're on a fucking streak? And actually, what Tinder has done, where when a guy shows his obvious sign of liking a girl, the girl takes it and then, I already won. I got that dopamine drip if I were to catch this man because I already caught him. And they leave and they ignore you. They stop talking to you, which is why the game exists. You have to peacock and nag them, and you have to don't text them for 3 days because then it makes them think about it. You know what I mean? You're tricking a woman. You're tricking. That's all it is. The game, this dance, this tango back and forth of finding a partner is a fucking game. Because this girl, if you go, oh, you look so beautiful, blah, 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 I won. I don't have to. But if you don't text her for 3 days, now it's in her. This is the toxic fucking civilization we live in. And it's unfortunate.
You know, our favorite musical artist, you and I bond over this guy a lot. John Lennon wrote a song about this topic. Did you know that?
Mystery wants on check DMs. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, our favorite musical artist that we bond over, John Lennon wrote a song about this topic. Do you know what that song's called?
Why would you say we bonded over him? What do you mean?
We do. You love John Lennon. What are you talking about? You and I talk about John Lennon all the time. He wrote a song that we love. You remember the song name, Andy?
No,
Yesterday.
No. The other song. Hold on. We can't even say the name of it on air
No,
because it has a. I'll text you. This is Andy. This is the real song he made. I'm messaging you the title right now, and you will get it immediately. I can't say it on air. It's that bad.
What do you
That
mean?
scouse fucker.
Hold on. I'm Andy. I'm not shitting you. This is a real song he made, and it's called this.
I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, we're
Hey,
not. We're not
man.
gonna even talk about that. Okay, so
That's a real song he
you
made.
can't go any further with that. Okay.
No,
All right,
that's
you
a
feel-
real song.
That's funny.
And nobody cares. Like, John Lennon's seen as like this hippie, peaceful guy. He made a song with that word in it. What an evil woman beating heroin addict.
Wow.
I'm kind
Should
of,
we
you know,
cancel John Lennon?
I think somebody already did the job, Adol. They put a book and they did something to him bad. They put him out.
Oh yeah.
Play the song. No.
No. We'll never do that on this show. Only on Entropy, our Patreon only streams, we'll do later. We'll play the song 10 times in a row and you'll love it.
Yeah. And okay, Sigma Zero donated 8 diamonds saying Twisted NoFap Andy Normie Tuesday Coomer. Thank you so much for the diamond there. Spicy One donated 8 diamonds saying Read the Biology of Desire by Mark Lewis. What? Psychology of Desire. I want to read that. Actually, do.
our way.
Psychological.
What's his name? Jesse Lee
So
Peterson's book.
biology of Desire by Mark Lewis. All right, I want to read that.
You should read Jesse Lee Peterson's books too. They're pretty good.
Yeah,
I've read one
I'll
of
have to
them.
Check it out. It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube, and you can listen to it. Whoa! I know what I'm listening to. Biology of Desire by Mark Lewis is on YouTube. Sick. Thank you, Spicy One. And Spicy One donated 8 diamonds saying it's neuroplasticity, your brain's makeup changes. Yep. And then Tuesday donated a diamond saying I'll be back, gonna fap and do some ecstasy. Tuesday, no,
don't.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a show today. I think that's where we're gonna leave it, guys. Thank you so much. May I just say one thing?
No.
If you, okay. All right, guys. I can't say it.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Eat shit, motherfucker!
If I want to say, guys, this show, TC donated a diamond just to say that was a good show. TC45823, thank you so much. I threw another diamond. You fucking so generous, bro. You're so generous. I think TC loves the show, by the way. Sweatpants, CIAN, Bug Eaters, Pop Long Crimmage, Mormon, and Tuesday, Sigma Zero, Ethandrol, and Spicy One, and everyone else who donated, and Feds Step and donated 8 diamonds saying, actually developing a subculture. Well done, boys. You see what we did there?
We're
Guys,
making our own. We're all men and women going our own way. No one's taken that name yet for a subculture. We're taking it now. We're going our own way.
Yes. And I want to say this, guys. We're growing every day, and it scares me. We only allow like-minded people here. Okay? We only allow, even if you have different opinions, that's fine. But, if you are a F-slur, you are thrown out. Ends going in their own way, that's pretty good. No, but, we're we're comedy. This is comedy, serious, life changing, life altering. Where do you get this? What show gives you this? Guys, thank you so much. Go check out Ralph's. Go follow Ralph Retort. If you're not, you're an F-slur.
I hate you.
Yeah, you are banned.
I don't want to. Yeah, I ban you.
Crew. That's pretty good, cool, Morgan. But yeah, go check out Ralph. Tomorrow we have the karaoke stream, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. If I don't finish that song that I was trying to work on, then I'm just gonna do I Will Survive by Cake. I'll try my best to practice.
I don't think you should sing that for karaoke, Andy. I think you should sing that John Lennon song I was telling you about. That might go over better.
Yeah.
Wait, no, Richard Spitzer isn't going to be there, so you may not.
We and Crew. Yeah, go follow the Ralph Retort, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. The
Karaoke.
Ralph Retort Kill Stream, karaoke stream. We have so many big names. We've got Frank Hassel, Nick Ricada,
Frank Zappa.
Corinne. Oh, I'm
Frank
dreading
Zappa.
Corinne.
Andrew Dice Clay is going to be there. Mike Davis
Like
is going
a
to show up
Virgin.
and sing DuckTales.
Oh,
Get
nice.
it.
I forgot whenever
like
you're
a hurricane here.
whenever you were on the show and you said that, Jules and Mike were like, we never did that. That doesn't like something we would do. We
They're
didn't do that. That was
cowards.
hilarious.
Let's be honest.
That was hilarious. They're
Yeah.
just like, I don't know what you're talking about.
You and Corinne gonna swing a duet? No. I blocked her off Twitter. I don't want anything to do with her. I don't like her. I don't want to interact with her. I'm gonna mute myself. I hate Corinne. She's rude and she's gross. She is the antithesis of everything that I am and that I believe in. She is a GH. Garbage human.
Damn.
God, that's
Eat shit, motherfucker!
Even
There you
if,
go.
by the way, I want to say one thing. That was funny. You shit, motherfucker. Never gets old. If she, look, here's the thing. Even when I was in the Coomer persona, and she's like, I want to fuck you, Warski, right? Remember? Even jokingly, I couldn't, like, say yes. Like, even
That's
for
true.
the meme. Baked's going to be there, too. Ensterday.
You and I
Guys.
talked about this, I think, at one point. Like, the thing about Corinne is that people remember the funny things she says and does, and then forgets the annoying things. And when she's back around, they're like, "Oh, this is why we hated her." Oh, okay.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Everyone's like, we should get Corinne on. It'll be funny. And then she's there for 30 minutes, and you're like, oh, God, this
This
is a
isn't
mistake.
funny. This isn't funny
Yeah.
anymore.
All my
Also,
ends-
tomorrow.
Oh, wait, hang on. Ensterday. All my ends seem so far away. Black
my
Black
ends
Lives
aren't here to
Matter.
stay.
Black Lives Matter took them all away.
My
My
God.
ends left yesterday. Popeyes seem so far away. Okay, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I actually like that song. It's probably one of the only ones I like from them. No, tomorrow. Clapcast, guys. Clapcast.
All right, cool. What does it stand for?
Conspiracies.
Lesbians,
Lies.
asses,
Aliens.
pedos.
Phenomenon. That's right. We're
Come
going to be answering
at-
all of the deepest questions of the universe. We will solve Atlantis. We will tell you the truth.
And
It's gonna be
Saturday
great.
at 8 p.m. Central, we're listening to 3 albums back to back. It's gonna be a Midnight Oil stream. We're gonna be fucking going on a journey.
Fuck yeah. I'm excited for that too. It's going to be a musical weekend, guys. We got the karaoke.
Go
got
follow
music
them.
show.
Write yourself in chat.
Yeah,
you know
follow
what?
me.
You know, wait. We know what to do. You know what to do? Let me edit panels. I'm going to add a new panel. Kyler and Adol. Whoops. Kyler. Fuck. I called you Liler. Kyler and Adol.
That's my secret name. You can't call me that on air, okay?
And I'm gonna get your links here. Actually, you send me your links just so I can copy and paste easy.
I'll put it. Yeah, I'll send it to you right now.
There you go. We're gonna be taking calls. We want to hear about people's paranormal experiences.
Cool,
wanna
man.
know.
Out of body orgasms.
Yeah, all of it.
Yeah.
Anything.
Jewish people.
Sure.
Not that there's anything wrong with them. They're fine. I was just joking. That's nothing wrong with that at all.
You put the hyperlink. Actually, no. I'll
Hyperlink. What the fuck's a hyperlink?
It's a clickable link.
The world's just passing me by. We got hyperlinks. We got hyperspace.
Hyperlink is old. Hyperlink is old. Hyperlink is old school.
I think you just made that up. But all right.
You put a regular. Oh shit. Yeah, put the full link there. Or else
Okay, I'll copy and paste and put HTTPS.
Oh, actually,
in it.
I get. Oh fuck.
Hold on, I'll do it for you. Hold on.
Everything is done. No, I'm not gonna even link it anymore.
There you go. Hyperlink, guys. Andy's lying to his co-host on air, making up technical things that don't exist.
No, that's true.
What is it, Star Trek? We got a warp drive core in our computers. We're going to fucking Neptune. We're gonna bang some aliens.
Okay, now you can refresh the page. Go down there. You see Kyler and Adol. There's both of their channels.
Yeah.
Saturday, 8 Central.
By the way,
Friday,
while we're
4 p.m.
here,
Eastern.
let me change our description. Welcome to SubCultured. 12:30 a.m. EST, almost Monday to Friday. Almost every day. Monday to Friday, because it's back. Yakuza and the Yakuza 0 and the entire series. Pardon. We do a podcast. There we go.
People come here and look at your channel because you're a big channel on here. Like, what does he do every day? I wonder what he does.
Like thousands of viewers, thousands of followers.
He plays Yakuza. I love Yakuza, and he comes watches the show, and he's just like, "Yo, what the fuck? This is fucked.
Dark.
This is allowed on D-Live? What's happening? This isn't Yakuza at all."
Yakuza, wait, they're just talking about
Yakuza is way
how
more
much they hate
based than I
horrors.
remember.
Yeah,
What was the name of the
yeah.
main character? What was the name of the main character in Yakuza?
Kiru and Majima.
Majima-san would not be happy if he heard this.
Yeah.
Oh. Kiru would die if he heard the things these guys are saying. Ends?
Nuts.
What do they
Yeah.
mean by ends? What does that mean? Did they just say Israel?
I like a. By the way, everyone calls me now. Like, look at this nice message I just received. Okay, I'm not banned or anything. I just wanted to let you know that I'm a fan and I'm happy to see you succeed and improve as a person. I'll keep rooting for you, and like all my messages to everyone is like, "Yo, what up, and hey, like it's just like my new name is Andy."
Nice.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow after karaoke stream. Tomorrow's going to be Friday night. We're going to have a good night Friday night. You know how we do, guys. Kyler, Adel, what a show. Best show on
the internet.
everywhere. Bog77 says, love this show. Morgan Kane is clapping.
Morgan Kane, more like Morgan Cocaine. Haha, fuck
Whoa,
yeah. It's shit,
Morgan. That's kind of. That drop is so stupid.
Can the audience even hear that? Can they hear that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Guys, thank you for watching. We'll see you all tomorrow. Great show. Peace.
Peace.